Hmm. Guess everyone's inside.
Yeah, but person is people.
Motherfucking Genshin Star Rail looking head
Hi.
Is
ass.
this Guppy again?
No. That's
No,
it's Evelyn.
no,
What?
I mean, they look off color, so I thought it was Guppy.
Evelyn, your eyes are red. Why are they red? What's up with that?
What?
I don't think it.
I'm not supposed
Your
to be
eyes
red.
are red. They're red.
Their fur's a little darker than usual.
They're not supposed to be. They usually
eyes
aren't
are
they
red,
usually
faster,
yellow?
Ears are more red.
Your voice sounds weird too.
Voice is a little...
Does?
Yeah.
Reverberating. Hello.
And yeah, they're normally yellow, but now they're red.
Huh.
Good question. Considering I made your body, would you consider me your dad?
Die.
Reasonable.
You're wearing
What?
a
question for you because
red necklace. Were you wearing that before?
Straight up remake.
My father is my father, and no
Oh.
one's replacing him.
Fair enough.
Oh, I
thought
think
you
I
were
know
about
what's
to say,
happening.
My father who art in heaven, Alice is a bitch.
What's happening?
So,
It's probably because there's a blood moon happening back home.
My father,
Or
while I was
back
living
at
with him.
where I came from.
I think
I
to
was
you the
growing
best
up
I could
with
say
him.
is I'm your caterer.
Okay.
And this
What
is
does
the
that mean?
this is a piece of the moon. And this is what happens.
That's a piece of the moon?
Yeah, long
I
story.
don't know. You need to
Well,
test
actually,
it
it's
with
not
like
that long.
indigo or something.
I met the person who made me.
Down a flight of stairs.
Maybe boots.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
would make the same
Not taking
sounds.
anyone down a flight of stairs.
Did that person give you that necklace?
You posited a
They gave me the
Now
stone.
we need to test that theory. to see
Lupin made the
whether-
necklace.
It was a fucking joke.
Okay. Do you
I
feel
take
different?
jokes by making them literal.
A little bit.
Same.
That's what I
I
find
take
funny.
my foot by making it up your
Like,
ass.
Seemingly not enough to notice that
Pretending that
you
you didn't
were
understand that it's a
different,
joke.
right?
Nah, mine's too tight.
My fangs feel a little longer.
It's a very new ass.
Now that you mention it, yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Well, that'd give me an excuse to make the leg shorter.
Mm.
Well,
I mean,
okay then.
No.
These eggs are.
I
a
mean,
little
it's
long
nothing
for my
bad
taste.
if it's just
The only reason I haven't like,
the moon.
replaced it yet is because I don't want to
motherfucker.
fuck up.
I guess.
Yeah.
I know what those
By the
words are
definition of
together,
it,
or
You
separately, but
are
not together.
ancient and very hard to understand. So you are Eldritch.
It's a
It looks kind of cool, to be honest.
Eldritch isn't
That
hard to
stuff
understand.
does?
Eldritch, usually you understand
Thanks.
when you first see it.
I wonder how many pools.
Then you
You're welcome.
remember the understanding, but don't remember what you understood, and it drives you insane.
Well, that's at least a positive.
Yes and no.
I end up looking cool
Yeah,
during a
that
blood
looks good on
moon.
you. Or
Ancient and
on your eyes, I guess.
to understand.
I wonder how many pools that took.
I have a hard time picturing it.
Defining an eldritch thing with common words is like antithesis itself.
I mean,
And
yeah, it's
sometimes
Like you
it's not
can't
just-
define it. So trying to define it by saying it's unknowable,
So you can pay
that's
for
not how that
something.
works.
and not receive what you're
No,
paying for.
it's random.
Correct.
So
Hi,
gambling.
Evelyn. Looking
Hi.
very evil today.
I-
It's Evelyn.
I'm not evil. I'm just
Yeah, by
cursed.
definition,
Yeah, you got like the red and black aesthetic going on.
I think it
I'm
looks
bringing
awesome.
down the word that has
Yeah, it
been
does look
labeled
nice.
as Eldritch. You're Eldritch,
Don't
I'm
make fun of
Eldritch, my
Evelyn
uncle's
too much,
Eldritch.
please.
Okay, you're definitely
Yeah.
Eldritch. My original
She's a
form might
sweet
have been
pie.
Eldritch,
I love her.
though I don't
Be
remember
nice to
exactly
her.
what it was. I just know I
Oh,
came from a
thanks.
Shadowfell, which is like Eldritch adjacent.
Yeah, and the fact that the metaverse is what it is the metaverse is eldritch.
No. No, I can understand what the metaverse is quite easily.
There's a lot of weird bullshit that goes on. That
Yeah,
is
there's
hard to
weird
understand.
bullshit, but that doesn't make it eldritch. Just because it's weird doesn't mean it's
You
eldritch.
can't fully
You're
understand.
eldritch.
You can't fully understand the
Wait.
metaverse, which makes it eldritch.
Batman Beyond
You
was
can
like
fully understand a
black
small
and red.
part of it. There's just so much to the metaverse. It's
That's
going to
not
take a
good.
very, 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 very long time to understand it all, but it is possible to understand it.
What is or isn't
Everything is
evil.
eldritch.
No, just him.
Most often, the only reason why certain color palettes are deemed as evil is because some one specific not good thing used it,
Yeah.
and so it sort of tainted it.
Red
I
and black are
wouldn't
the
say
best
that
colors,
exactly.
but for some reason,
Alright.
those are considered evil when in combination.
The reason red is considered bad or evil is because most species' blood is red. So blood being spilt and seeing blood is usually bad. So that's where that gets that connotation. Black is usually the absence of things, like the absence of light. And people get scared of what they don't know, like when it's dark outside, you don't know what's out there, it's scary. Scary, evil, there you go.
But yeah, people don't often
It's a lot
take.
more basic than just, oh, someone who was red and black did something bad.
But people also forget about the aspect of red where it resembles passion, happiness, love.
I mean,
That came
isn't
way
that
out.
also
Okay.
a societal thing?
Yeah, that's 100% societal. Red as a color, as a base concept, before things even gained like the ability to reason, was seen as bad because it's the color of blood.
Does that make Santa the dangerous holiday?
Santa's only red because of Coca-Cola. He was originally green.
What the hell does Coca-Cola have to do
Okay,
with?
it's a fizzy soda drink.
I know
And
what it is.
they made an advertisement featuring Santa and colored him in red. And then from then onwards he was red because corporate.
Yeah, Coca-Cola
Okay,
also
so-
made it seem like polar bears.
It's the
were
same
addicted
reason
to
why
soda.
diamonds
Hi, Evelyn.
exist as wedding rings. It's just a company that made diamonds, was like, let's try and sell people diamonds for wedding rings, and they pushed it so hard it became culture.
But
Yeah, I mean,
I have something that disproves your blood is red. That's why red is scary. Theory.
I
Not
said
everything
most.
bleeds red.
I know, but the culture that we live in currently descends primarily from the culture of humans. And humans bleed red, as do most of species similar. Huh? What?
Stop, bitch. What
What do you mean
fucking
stop?
culture? This is a melting pot from hell.
No.
Yeah.
The baseline, like the concrete foundation of the culture that everything in the metaverse is based off of, including the common language, is human. Such as humane, humanity. These don't mean anything to do with humans, but they're named after humans.
We don't even have humans in my own reality. The language just existed when I was born.
Regardless,
I mean,
Red.
humans in charge where I'm from.
red, you bleed red. The species that you grew up around bleed red. That's
Hi.
what we were getting on. The fact that blood being red meant red equal bad.
hi, Comical.
Hello.
Yo.
Also,
There was a
just,
word I
one other
had.
thing.
Hmm.
For the diamond thing, that might also be the case, but I also know it's a common case for used in a lot of healing and specifically revival spells for diamonds being a necessary and degraded.
Again, that's
Diamonds.
Holy fucking shit, Benny's here.
who?
Hmm?
What?
Who?
Oh,
I picked up Benny Riggs on my fucking scanner. 1 second.
Benny. Who's Benny?
Pulls out stocking.
Also, Evelyn, I'm not
Yeah.
saying you're evil or you're bad. I just like the color scheme, and the color scheme is stereotypically evil inspired.
I mean, this is seen as evil where I'm from. Like,
Eating chunks of
it-
meat.
my entire, like, people, Beastkin as a whole, are seen as evil because made by the
Hmm.
Demon Queen.
Understandable.
I give slime
That's
Humans
racist.
can be very chill.
And purs.
It literally is.
I
That
I met
literally
her
is.
recently, and she was really nice to
Oh.
me.
Well, of course she would.
This cat
Why
is
wouldn't she be
better, and
nice?
Somebody can't put her back together.
You're not
Definitely-
human.
I'm sorry to hear
Definitely
that.
prefer her over Zaris. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But that's not
Also
exactly a
out of
high
job.
bar.
Okay, has he always had angel wings?
But
is that
no,
new?
she is actually very nice. She gave me the
Yeah,
stone.
if you need money or place to stay,
I don't think he had them last time.
definitely provide something.
Huh.
I just don't know what to do.
Hi, Michael. Nice wings.
Death for goops is different.
I can't tell you
Are
what
they
to
new?
do about that
Yes.
situation, but as far as jobs and money go, I don't really deal with that.
Are they a surprise or were they expected?
Exist and have
A surprise.
stash.
Oh, do you need any help with it?
I asked for it.
Part of me
Pick
just-
up. I don't know who's doing that.
Probably,
Oh,
I was one of the
Fine.
people that agreed to
if you
help
want an
her.
actual
I can
job
do it.
Is
still,
Casey here?
if that's one of your
Mhm.
concerns,
She was here. I thought
I
her
can
with
probably have you help out
earlier,
collecting
but
things with me, and
I think they might
So
be
given
I'm
those
going
the
to
people who
send
wanted
these
around
to an
stuff.
end part.
We can head in Medbay for a checkup real
What?
quick.
I'd also
was
offer my
just
help,
telling
but I
you to
think
an
2
end
is more than
honestly.
enough. So,
I
Yeah.
sort of
I mean,
hold
you
over
volunteered for it
until I
already.
can figure out how to end the war back
You know
home.
what? Can you let her know?
You
that-
volunteered
But
for it
now I
already.
realize
If you want
it's
to do
not
it, you
really
can.
that simple.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let her. If she's in there, I'll let her know. It's
I'd
not
rather
like-
not get too many
Because
people. You
everything I'm
can
feeling lately is
consult
what
with
they
me
must
if
be
you need
feeling back
extra
home
help on the
too.
magical or biological end.
Okay.
Go on. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know what you mean. Doing things we probably shouldn't be talking about here to the people that did
Hmm.
things.
Feels nice to get away from the guild for a bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Definitely
what
wanted
guild?
to.
Red Wilds.
Oh. Why, what's going on
They
there?
said they'll let me know if they find anything out.
Things are a little bit
I
tense
suppose my
after.
immediate concern is if everything I've been trying to work towards has been utterly
Uh,
pointless.
The conversation.
I don't
Well,
think
no,
it's
not a conversation,
pointless.
an argument that
Very
I had with
hard
someone in the
and
comms.
very long process, probably.
Huh.
It's gonna
Real
take a lot
brainwashed
more effort,
religious
and it seems
zealot
worth
type.
it until it's finished.
Yeah, there's no real
Finally,
convincing them.
it worked. Good.
Yikes. There was a lot of those types where I was from.
Mm.
It's
In
just,
my
Still
own
talking about the
faction.
war.
When it comes to
how do you think
zealots,
I
you
feel?
really have to
That's
play on
that's
their
it's
terms if you ever want to interact with
something
them.
important to them.
If you
I've
can't
been
handle them,
in
just don't interact with them.
Mm,
And then they come and they
Glad
hurt
to hear I'm
us,
not
and we
alone,
get upset
at
in the
least.
same way, and then we hurt them back,
Yeah.
and then they get upset, and it just goes back and forth.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
mean, I
the
can't-
best way that this gets fixed. It also takes a
I
few
literally can't
generations.
count how many times I was killed because of religious
A
zealotry.
few people from each faction.
I mean,
getting
some of them were
along, and
justified,
it'll
but still.
eventually spread to everybody else. But it'll take, like I said, generations
mm,
often to get two factions to finally
Eh.
stop arguing and fighting.
Mm.
Some things are so ingrained that
I guess
don't
every
wanna
time
wait.
has been
Hmm?
related.
I don't want to wait for a couple
Hmm.
generations.
What,
after it's
every
finished.
time you were hurt?
Sometimes you don't have to.
Uh,
but I'm saying the most
no.
often case where it actually
Uh,
works without having one just completely.
Every time
annihilate
I've
the other.
died.
Sometimes
Oh.
two people who are very
Yeah,
I
it was-
wouldn't take you as a person who would often come back from death.
Bigger
It was only
portions.
during one night. Mad
But,
Kingthorn.
like I said, the most common
Oh,
When you
thing
get
yeah,
that
that
from
boss.
me,
Zaris.
small groups in the younger
Huh?
generations to get along and keep
I
processing.
mean, you're
that.
from
I probably
Minecraft.
must have-
Minecraft, you just respawn.
People who agree with each
I
other.
mean, I guess, but there was a reason why I
People who
respawned.
Fight with each other.
If it weren't for the
Not
tree, I
because
wouldn't
of game
have.
mechanics.
You know, for
No.
everything
Wait.
that I can do these
Is it like the
days.
lands between?
What's that?
You are the leader of your
Uh,
faction,
The
right?
some
last-
weird stuff.
It's like a place
Okay.
where
But the problem
people don't
is I couldn't
die,
save Miss
at least like
Cass.
permanently. It's where like Llewellyn and
I can
Gwen
do a
are
lot
from,
of different things,
I
can
think.
she? But apparently I couldn't even
And
help them out.
from what I've heard, there's like a big tree.
Mm.
Yeah, there is, because Siegfried is also from there.
You can't always be everywhere.
And when people die,
if
they
you are
get
there,
reborn
sometimes
through the
just
tree.
can't move fast enough.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I've never heard of any of that, but there was a tree that kept bringing you back to life, so kind of similar.
You said something about it was Seirun, right? The name of the place.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
don't think it's your fault. If you
That tree was the thing that everyone was
if you at least
religious zealots for.
wanted to stop it,
There.
not being able to is
Yeah. I think it's the
I
same
mean,
with
it makes
Siegfried.
sense to worship the thing that keeps bringing you back from the dead. That's a little more reasonable than worshipping the moon.
Yeah, I guess so.
But
Or
also,
the sun.
especially if
Well, actually, no, the sun, it gives you light, energy, grass, plants. Without the sun, the planet would literally be dead.
then definitely don't stop just because they're gone.
Okay.
Continue
Then
what they would have
What
wanted.
Miss Cass wanted or even
like
who
a-
hurt them.
Dragonfly person.
Well,
And
best
then
thing to do
man in a white
is
shirt and
Some
black
people
hands.
go.
You know, they were worshipping her for the wrong reason a lot of the time, though.
Wanted.
Oh?
A lot of people
Oh,
believe she was the creator of
recognize
everything
them.
and all that, but
I'm allowed to say
Oh.
the tree itself was just created by ancient people.
I see. Okay. I mean, everything has a creator.
Well, I'm sure.
You just need to go
But
back
she was
far
kind
enough.
of created by like a mass ritual sacrifice kind of thing.
Survive.
Lovely.
Oh.
So, Eldritch Tree.
But the survival of you and
Yeah.
your faction
lovely.
and all of those plans
Huh.
before anything else extreme.
I mean, what do you about that? Do you know if the souls or the energy of the souls lingered in the tree or not?
When it came to
Could be a variety of the
think so.
Philosopher's Stone.
dying, even though she could come back. The
Hmm.
fact that she came back.
I don't know much about
I
what
don't know for
happened
sure that
to.
that's-
Is the thing that stopped me.
I don't know much about what happened to Armoon to get it the way it is.
And that's why I say think about
What is it?
they would have wanted.
First,
Yeah, your Earth moon.
yeah,
What their priorities are.
Yeah, what happened to it?
it makes people like me. I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh. I was about to ask, what did it look like? But I guess you never saw it.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what it looks like.
Probably
Did you
something
hear it?
magical.
No, sound doesn't
How can
travel
you hear
through
through space?
space.
Yeah.
You're still alive.
I mean, the
Gotta
best
be-
you
I don't know,
get
maybe it
is
was
someone
like a Majora's
describing the
Mask
moon to you.
situation where the moon is in the atmosphere.
What?
It's no longer a moon if it's in the atmosphere.
It's a video
That's
game.
a deadly projectile.
Doable.
I can't play video
A
games.
video game where the moon crashes into the
Oh.
the world and everything and everyone
I
dies.
know of it.
I guess I'd be able to play video games in the dream
It's
realm.
definitely doable.
I've been meaning to
I've
do
heard plenty of
that.
stories of this.
Mm.
I've been meaning to
type of
bring
thing.
Peep there too. That'd be fun.
Oh, what, a Reese's Dream Realm?
Yeah.
I'll make sure you know next time we go there.
And you should
It's
always
very
keep
much
in
up to a
mind-
vote when we go there, so, we never know
Hey, if
when
you want, I can
next
take
show.
a picture of you right now and then show you the next time we're there.
Yeah, that could work.
Oh, yeah, sure.
If you're curious about what you look like.
Sure, I'd be
Okay.
curious about that.
I just thought of
Mhm.
something.
What is it?
Wait, did you see what you looked like when you were in the dream realm?
Sometimes works.
Were you given a mirror or
They may
something?
be suspicious at
She took
a bunch
of
first,
selfies.
but
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Are
okay.
probably work.
I posted them
You
on
know,
Metagram.
I've dropped off mountains of food at your
Uh,
place before.
I
So
need to
that's
look,
the new
I need to
mirror.
look up, don't I?
Offer that to the other faction.
A little bit.
Yeah.
We still
There you
can't
go.
feed our own people.
Good job. You're very
I mean,
photogenic.
I hunt a
Thanks.
lot. I can feed both of you. I may not be able to sustain.
I do
both of
try
you,
to be,
but
despite this whole thing.
the fact that you have another
Despite
superior
all my
portion
rage, I'm
of
still
that
just a
virus
rat
to
in a
them
cage.
as a
I
peace
think you do a good
offering.
job.
I'll
I
pass
have-
it along to the others, but
I have taken selfies before while blind.
Hug.
I actually don't know how they turned out.
I'm sorry.
I've seen a few of them on your metagram.
Yeah?
They're pretty good.
I think it's honestly worst parts that I got to see them.
I think I saw some of your selfies. They're very nose
Sometimes you just take
focused.
them a bit too close up, so.
You know, they
Yeah.
dragged her out of
That's
the.
fine.
You get like 30, no, more like 50% nose in frame.
If you want to come
Mm.
over, if you want,
You need
Yeah,
to
that makes
reach out
sense.
a little further.
you always have a
I took a bunch of
Putting
them.
a bit of distance between yourself and the camera, you know.
welcome to crash with me.
I
Or
took
you
a
can
bunch
have
of
someone
them
you
during
trust take them.
during my trip to Snowden.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
That was really fun.
Unfortunately, people
That
have
was,
to
like,
let me know
the
before they
funnest
come over
mission
to
I've
my
ever been
jungle,
on.
just because the jungle does its thing. But like I
Didn't,
said, you're
didn't
more
even
than
need to
welcome
fight. It
over.
was just like puzzles.
There's a giant pile of cats
Nice.
that all purr.
Yeah.
Yeah, far too many guilds focus on fighting
Yeah.
missions. Like,
It does
Iron
sound
Grip,
nice.
I'm pretty sure the majority of their
Nancy
missions are
just hurts
fighting
extra
or,
parts 'cause
yeah,
she
just
was,
fighting.
Like, my first friend here.
Like, I'm technically still a researcher
Yeah,
there, though I haven't ever gone on one of their research
I
expeditions.
understand that.
I've had 2 missions that didn't involve any fighting.
That's honestly part of why
One that did,
I've started to take
where
a very long time
nothing
to
that bad
actually
happened. We just
become
fought
what I
some
would
lightning
consider
wyverns.
friends with people.
I stayed up. I didn't get hurt.
It's way too easy
I just
for
got some singed fur.
the
that's all.
bullshit in these realms.
And then the
Taking
other
people randomly for
missions,
literally no reason.
both of them, I got horribly traumatized
I'm not going anywhere.
by something that happened.
Lovely.
People who love to go off
Yeah.
on missions that are extremely dangerous and
Sarcasm, by the way.
go off and die.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
One of them,
That's
Sometimes. And then sometimes
got-
they die and come back and don't tell me they came back.
I got
That's also
branded by this guy
Oh.
Magyar.
So,
It
yeah,
is.
Lovely.
Yeah,
it's taking a long time for
I
Did
think
that
it's.
stay? Have you gotten rid of it?
a lot of other people
No,
to
I
gain
think
that
it's still
level of
there.
friendship with me.
It's
Oh,
on
you
my.
want to get rid of it?
It's on my head. I actually
Most people
would
are
really
just
like to get rid of
acquaintances
it.
and book buddies.
Oh, yeah, that's something I could do.
Mm. That's like one I'd really like to get rid of because that's like
Just think.
has like a really
Friend?
shitty meaning.
Mm. Just thinking.
Probably.
There's the easy
Somewhere
but
between
very
friend and book
intrusive
buddy because,
version.
like, it doesn't seem like you.
Guess the best I
ever
could
do
do is
anything
just
that's gonna
flesh
get
warp it,
people killed.
so that it's all just
So-
fresh flesh rather than
farmer, so no,
scar.
I
I imagine it's scarred or something.
I'm tempted to
Yeah.
say.
Wait, do
yeah,
you mind me
actual
inspecting
friend,
you? Ugh.
Go ahead.
I'm not
But
going
like I said,
anywhere.
Where is
I'm
it?
cautious
It's
about
on the side of my
actually
head. It
making that kind of
could be behind
connection
some of my
at this
hair.
point.
Left or right?
My clothing
I
is
think it might be the
bulletproof.
left. I'm not sure. I haven't felt it in a while.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
have to get my head, which
oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scarred.
Yeah.
Looks like the fur's not growing either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gently touch it if that's
I'm
alright.
not going anywhere
Mhm.
anytime soon.
Well,
Is that hurt?
good news for you
No,
as
not
far as
really.
I'm concerned.
Okay, so
Even if I
shield
die,
over is just removing a scar.
I
That should
have
be fairly
nutrients.
simple. Two
It's all
ways I can
standard.
do it. One, use some magic to basically regrow the flesh in
Yeah.
that area. Other way is to essentially transplant a piece of flesh onto that location.
Same, because she was already kind of running on a life support.
The transplant is a bit more medical, more mundane science focused. Won't really hurt as much because it'll be like under anesthetic and stuff. It'll take a bit more time. The flesh warping thing, it'll hurt a bit, but I can do it right here and now.
Oh, we'll talk about that, yeah.
Are there any complications that can arise from that?
Tommy.
Not really, just pain.
Turns her hand, turns her head.
Uh,
Con. Tan.
Kim.
Contingency.
You don't have to do it right now. You can contact me later. You already have my details.
Close enough. Good
We
job.
can do it later. I'd rather not do that here.
That's fair. I mean, we have the medical bay and I work here, so...
I should make a contingent.
I want to just enjoy myself today.
Fair enough.
So I think I'd rather. I think I'd rather just like have a day for that where I do that.
Look at me.
Sure, just hit me up when you want to do it.
Chicken
my
feet.
hot
Okay.
Cut.
Chicken town sandwich.
Contingency.
Count 10 Jansai.
I just wrote out on my phone.
Shut
wait a s-
it. Shut
Too many cooks.
Pronunciation.
Contingency.
Shoves into pillow. Contingency. Four
Contingency.
syllables. Contingency.
Emergency.
Oh,
Writes it in slime on a
Right.
piece of paper, on a rock, and then engraves it. And
Oh, I already ate it. I forgot what it said.
Don't eat the rock so fast.
don't eat the rock so fast. Wait a minute! Oh my god, I just had an idea!
Take cover. I'm kidding.
Right knowledge, no shush, right knowledge on a rock in the slime language, make it an enzyme that can be dissolved by slimes, and then just shove it in.
So you're saying you need to feed her a book?
An indestructible book.
Yeah. You literally feed her knowledge.
Dictionary.
Uh-huh.
I would say thesaurus as well, so she understands like how the words connect.
Do you drain magic?
Do I drink it?
Do you drain magic?
Oh, I drink water.
No, Kami. Do you drain magic? Can you drain mana out of something?
No.
Okay, thank you. Mwah. Good job.
If you enchant it, it shouldn't be eaten then.
Yeah, I was about to say, you need something to enchant.
Magic items are generally resistant to most mundane damage.
I should.
What do you need me to study?
I can. We need some.
What is it?
Need to make a. I can.
I need to make a contingency.
I can. It's a big word. Contingency. One of those things.
Kimchi.
That's pretty close.
yeah, common
Contingency
parts
plan.
sometimes.
In case I take parts.
Even for someone who's magically learned it.
Well, I don't have a lot of knowledge of slimes, but I do know you have your core, and you only have one core.
There are two go-to words for me to trip people up.
Yeah, so...
Prestidigitation. Because
only
the
thing
did
I would
in the
have
middle
is
can fuck with
somehow
people, and then
have
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, just because it's so long and ridiculous, and very
But I don't
British.
think that's
Not gonna
possible.
lie.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Fuck you.
Even though the sound of it is
Get myself back
if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I don't know how to say it backwards though, and that's one of the lyrics. I need to learn that at some point.
What I was thinking was if
Not gonna lie.
Also, it's
I
not
may
like
be
the
a-
letters backwards, it's the words backwards.
I may
So
be a
like
bard.
super is at the end.
I may be a bard, but I still mispronounce prestidigitation all the time.
That was pretty good.
Think of something that
Yeah,
would
because
be
I was
quick.
trying.
Take your remains and fix it.
I was
Prestidigitation.
really trying hard to pronounce it correctly. Thankfully, you don't need to pass a spell.
A similar word that can trip you up is a digitigrade. It's got the same sort of in it. Digitigrade. Which you are.
Yeah, I am.
Which is a... I guess as a bard and a digitigrade bat, you use both words fairly often.
Yeah, my last name's also a bit of a tongue twister.
Oh?
Terrapodidae.
Terrapodidae.
Yeah.
What?
Terrapodidae.
You're made of terracotta.
No, it's the...
Not it, the word
It's the family name for my
Scientific.
fish is a bat.
Oh, okay, which one?
Yeah. I honestly hate
Unless
that,
it is
and
Benina.
I hate that they adopted that as the scientific standard.
Let's see.
I understand why, but I still hate it.
Thanks.
It might be. Okay.
Oh.
He reaches in.
Oh.
I need to go cosmically.
Agency.
My
Oh.
chair is broken.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway,
Well, I don't.
bye.
She can relate. She can learn and understand the information so long as she has it. If she doesn't have it, she forgets it.
If I dissolve it, it goes away too.
You're silly.
Which is why I made her rock and
I try to
vulnerable.
be.
Okay, so she's just gonna have a invulnerable dictionary of
An
the thesaurus
entire
just floating
book.
around in her.
Yeah.
That's doable.
Evelin!
I'm going to go fix my arm.
I think it's doable.
Yeah, that's what I need to check up on him for.
Wings.
Yes, unfortunately.
Lungs.
Oh, two new people. Neat.
Fair enough, I guess. And it is her house, so.
Benoy.
Another fucking guy. I mean, yeah.
We have the library.
What?
I
Benoy.
said another. Yeah.
On that is stuff about societal
People need
history.
to talk to me about enchanting things sometimes.
Different species, what have you.
Why do you need to enchant things?
Historical novels, romance novels.
I'm literally able to do that.
All sorts of shit.
I'm alchemist
Oh.
and enchanter.
Okay.
It's like the two things other than farming that I'm good at.
I was told about a few different books in here.
Neat.
I heard that
And
all-
burning something across the room that I will never do here because I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, probably for the best. Don't think Madame would be happy with
See,
that.
I'm good at alchemy, kind of, in my own weird way. I don't really know recipes, but I can figure how to put things together to make them work. I'm not like professionally trained in alchemy, but I just
I
do
have a bookshelf
things
full.
and they make things.
I have a bookshelf full of alchemy stuff.
And then
Yeah.
once
I
I've
enchant alchemy stuff.
yeah, so once I've made a thing, I
actually not
know
sure
that
if
it
bards
works.
can
I don't know
enchant
why it
things.
works, but I know
I
it
don't know.
works.
Up here we have like a small.
Yeah.
I'd have to ask Carvin about
I'm that kind of alchemy.
You know, take notes, transcribe books. Any book in the library.
It wasn't an alchemical fire, it was an alchemical inferno. And that's all I have to say. That was a mistake,
Actually,
but also funny.
I'd actually go back over there and check on them for a bit.
Mhm.
It's a good idea. Keep in mind, I will never bring anything here because I respect this place.
Yeah. I just make my things in my jungle. A lot of what I do the alchemy stuff for is just making weird things to put on my food. To make different flavors.
I need to find a place where I can do stuff and not worry about blowing up Artie's
Well?
building by accident. Whoops. I didn't do that.
So-
I don't know anything
So
about.
you don't have your own location.
Oh.
Too obvious.
Hi, Saris.
Yeah.
Hi, Evelyn.
Answer a book.
Are the red eyes here?
Oh, yeah.
I'm keeping this arm now.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine.
Blood moon, apparently.
Yeah, blood moon.
You just out of character.
The
You
necklace.
decide what's in the book, but it is an encyclopedia.
That's quite nice.
Thank you.
Oh. Chunky.
Blood
I'm
moon
not
isn't
sure
a
what to do
euphemism for
parts
something, is it?
now. Suppose with
no.
recent events, I've just kind of
No,
been
as in-
everything I've been doing out here.
No, as in-
This is really worth it.
Double full moon in a month.
That's
Okay.
not
God,
something you
Sarah.
need to decide, really.
No,
Because
no, no,
I
no.
know some ladies use the lunar
No, we get the
cycles
moon.
for
Because
their.
people parts
No,
seem like
this is
some parts
something
someone important to
specific.
them. And it's just an endless
So,
cycle of people
the
hurting
moon,
people that are
back
important
where
to
I'm
each other.
from,
Is there even
will
any
turn
way
red
for it to
each
end?
month. And
Look at
when it
life
is like that, it makes
Anything can happen, good
various
and
creatures
bad, and you
into
have to
people like
accept that
me.
both are possible.
With a curse.
It could be
I
an
have that
cycle,
curse.
but let's be honest
And
about
this
who
is what
Cassie
happens
was.
because of that curse
She
whenever
was
there
someone who
is a
didn't
blood
do
moon
exactly
that
herself
I'm
any favors in terms of
exposed
living a
to.
peaceful life.
And I guess this,
Should we?
I guess
Two
this,
moons, so we're not just talking over them.
yeah.
But I'm not gonna bother talking about that here today.
And I guess since this necklace has a piece of the moon on it, it affects me in the same way.
I should probably
Huh.
go home and look
Oh,
at
so
these books parts.
if you didn't have that necklace, you'd go back to how you used to look?
Yeah, that's why I wasn't changing before, because I wasn't exposed to one.
I see.
You open it. Okay.
Normally, this is just something that happens every month.
As soon as she does,
So is that a keepsake or something?
It's a gift.
Oh. Was this meant to be the intended effect then?
No. I mean, it's just kind of a side effect, I think.
Food, but I'm not sure if that's the kind of stuff you would want at her wedding exactly.
From the thing that it's supposed to do, which honestly I don't really want to talk about what it does because it's like kind of a contingency for in case something happens.
I've already done a lot of that.
And
just needed to open up my
there's a
phone
certain
with you.
You don't need to speak further about it. It's fine.
I'll just say there's a certain very powerful entity with a top hat who I don't want knowing about it.
Yeah, we can do that anyway, even if it's not for,
Okay.
for work purposes.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen them here, so.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know of any powerful entity with a top hat. Except, maybe Evelin? No, Evelin is like, Evelin has a top hat, but you're not that powerful.
No, not Ellis.
Okay.
Marrow.
Oh.
I think this is
I don't know who that is.
There's a lot of words in here.
I'm trying to figure out a spot.
It wouldn't be too overwhelming for her. She'd be able to understand it.
Yeah.
Because Artemis wrote it in.
I've been meaning to have a hydroponics.
Cyrus,
lab
you're
anyway.
green.
Yes, I am. I usually in
Just like
green.
the moon where I come from.
Wait, really?
Your moon was green?
No, I lied for fun.
Oh.
Why?
For fun.
I explore a lot, so I have a lot of extra territories that I've claimed.
How is that fun? That bit specifically? I know lying can sometimes be fun, but
Oh,
that
hi, Cupcake.
specifically.
Oh,
Ew.
hi, Cupcake.
Ew.
Okay, fair enough. Hi, Cupcake.
I also
The moon
have
looks normal where I am from.
territories and
Okay.
Okay, by normal
Before
do
you
you
ask,
mean
I didn't
a
turn evil.
glowing white spear?
Does the magic work there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, I wasn't really
in
giving
the,
much of a fuck. You want
place
jumping
like,
me, so I don't really
Zega 2.
care much.
That's fair.
I mean,
Cupcake, I have a question.
very
I have an answer.
typical,
Do you have any reaction to Holy?
I would say.
Quite a bit.
Is there
If you-
I wouldn't suggest touching me.
Anywhere
You shouldn't
Oh.
anyway, but
Big
just in
dog.
general.
Big dog, I've learned in my many years of living, if I see a fuck of angel wings, I kind of keep this
I
distance.
don't know how to track that kind of thing.
That's very fair.
maybe
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be around if
Get a little note
I didn't
thing.
follow those sets of rules.
That'd
I
be
wouldn't
fun.
be around as long as I've been around. So
It's kind of essential to my.
Do we need
existence.
to nickname Michael Mikael now?
Ah.
Mikael,
Yeah, after the angel.
you want a flaming sword?
Magic based creature.
No.
He's not right here.
Not just normal bunny fire.
That was a joke, by the way.
Out of character note.
I don't know.
Yes, any location that she's found via her rune disc.
The
or
nickname my
Slender's one,
girlfriend calls
is
me is
connected to
Angel,
her
so.
jungle in a magical
Oh.
way. So yes, there would be some kind of.
And
way.
yes,
Did that
was
come before
this.
or after the holy
This is
stuff
before.
started happening?
That was
Oh,
before.
In fact, if
interesting.
you can actually sense ley lines,
I had blonde hair and blue eyes
You'll probably notice
before.
it's a part of Kenshi's jungle
And now you
in
have
some way.
platinum blonde
Silver.
hair and
That
like.
would be part of
White.
her
Multicolored eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were
I
just.
used to have just two
Oh,
brown
they're
eyes.
like
Anyway,
pearlescent.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That's cool.
We'll find
They
out
look
soon
like
enough.
mother of pearl.
Yeah.
I can't have a
Oh,
look.
that's nice.
Damn.
Evelyn,
Some one of
Hmm?
the descriptions I've heard.
busy tonight.
I'll be right back, okay? Don't miss me too much when I'm gone.
Okay.
I don't know how else to say it.
Well, you
It was
later.
like a pearl, like the way the pearl
Busy
shoots.
tomorrow, so I don't know.
Lately,
But
pearls
you're saying
from
that
like
you
two
have
little
ley
pearly
lines
whites.
for your existence.
I understand. It's.
I was gonna say it like ivory, but
I'm gonna explain a
That's
thing, and it
fine.
might be kind of fucked, just so you understand.
Forever, right?
So where I'm from,
I believe it's 3
there's a lot
without-
of modifications, not to the extreme extent. So you can get like
Okay, so
dog
you
ears if you want it, but they're
why
vestigial.
are you in
Oh,
They're
your
not real.
Go there and check.
goth
There's
era?
also IOC
Uh,
logs or IMODs that change their eyes.
It's because of the
And
necklace.
one of the most common forms
It's a piece of my moon.
constitutes is heart eyes.
Because there's no
Oh.
matter
Yeah.
I'll be able to be there for 3 weeks unless I take a mana battle.
And when there's a blood moon
Was
back
that
there,
like
this
the
thing
iris
turns.
or the pupils
This thing
turning into
follows
hearts?
with it.
Pupil.
Yeah,
Ooh, okay.
which means that that's going on back there.
Come here. Look closely.
There is a proper
Hmm.
ley line.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Probably pretty quickly.
They blend in a bit because it's
Oh,
light
good.
blue on a bluey, greeny,
Like-
pinky
like the day I
background.
bring
God,
it
my
down.
skin's
Yeah.
never been more
still
sizzled
there.
as a fucking.
Okay, good.
What's the name?
That's what I was hoping.
A religious
They
look
motherfucker.
nice.
Wow, it's because they fucking make this shit.
Thank you.
Oh, Vastai.
Hi.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
make this shit.
Question.
I'm slowly building a resilience
Are
to
you
fucking trauma.
have any reactions to Holy?
Actually, Saphira has a
I don't
lot of
like them.
They just-
Yeah, I didn't notice.
Yeah, I imagine.
I never
I,
noticed.
Okay.
yeah,
Just making sure. It's new, so I don't.
I made
want
it
people
very
to, like,
clear.
They charge for the ley line
Hurt themselves.
but they don't
Also, I
know
saw the
I'm a
cowboy.
tree, so I'm fine.
how many people are
A
sucking
what?
off of
Good
it.
job.
A friend of
Yeah,
mine.
trees.
So a friend of mine.
As long as they don't do anything.
Oh.
I like your hair now.
It's like an aura.
Oh,
It's like a bomb.
yeah. Well, after it all
You'd
fell out and then it started
think
growing back, I had it at this length and then I just kind of like it. So even though it's grown a bit more, I'm not really
Kind of thing.
letting it be. Because, yeah.
I don't know who actually.
Mind
sold
yourself.
it.
Yeah.
Leaves.
Granddad.
Granddad?
They are probably
They're,
I'm a medium.
I mean, I don't.
they're
think
possessed by their grandfather's spirit.
Oh, fair.
place and home.
Huh? Oh, ha, he, he.
And
I
don't
haven't
know-
heard that joke half a million times.
I'm Ari. I have been broken for a very long time.
Anyway, hi. I am one of the people helping Miss Case out with the wedding for Gator.
Boo.
Oh,
So, yeah,
I'm
it's a
doing
lot of
that.
construction
Yeah.
equipment takes
Hey.
years
Hi,
on
I'm
end.
Cyrus. I'm a tree.
If you need help with it, if you
Hi,
need help
Cyrus.
with anything,
Hi.
I'm just making the menu.
Mostly for
I'm an
the
axolotl.
farm.
understood.
Right you are.
And like I'm pretty sure I've offered to you before,
I'm a bat.
and like I offered to many people, if
Forgot what I
you
was
need
doing.
So true.
I can help you gather the materials to make stuff.
Object permanence is a bitch, especially when you literally can't see anything.
You said so true, and and
Oh, I
heard
can't
the
see
phrase
anything
so
either.
true bestie in my head, and I thought, bat.
Get
I
So
mean
true.
in the sense of a
Betsy
3-foot radius. I
doesn't
can
really
see
flow very well.
in that radius fine.
That
Anything
seems
outside of
pretty
it
good.
doesn't
I
work.
know a hydroponic
Hmm.
supplier already. I can just go
Yeah.
do that.
I
So
just
true,
can't see
Betsy.
anything at all.
Into this
Yeah, but
furnace.
it doesn't sound too much like
Oh, that's fair
Betsy.
enough.
Bestie at that point.
I'm just saying, I have nothing better to do. I can just collect a bunch of materials.
Also,
just
haha,
cause.
hee hee. I haven't heard
If you
that
don't
joke
need
half
it,
a million
then-
times to
Haha,
me.
hee hee hoo hoo.
and stuff like that.
Yeah. I can only get raw materials.
So true, Betsy.
But
That's what I would say if your name was Betsy.
Betsy.
It'll be fun.
Any raw materials I can collect. I can't refine most ores because I don't really know how to do that properly. I can make certain ingots.
Maybe for the cement.
Oh boy, I love
stuff,
bone.
I might have to gather the stuff for that. That way, I don't have to buy that.
Hi.
Hello.
That's
I've
just
been.
a simple formula.
Ninja showed me like
Hi.
this cartoon
Yeah,
for like this big hairy guy named
types
Torbeck,
of
and he got
something.
cursed
I
for
haven't
for appetite of human bones.
looked in what
And then he said the phrase "their bones are unguarded," and that has been stuck in my head.
Well, like I was saying, I haven't looked into proper construction
It's
cement.
Hi.
I just made random combination of stuff.
Evelyn, do you have hollow bones?
Well enough for me.
I don't know.
She's not a bird.
Maybe?
This has to hold the pipes and stuff.
I don't think bats have hollow bones. I think birds do.
Do they?
I think bat
That's why I'm
bones are
asking.
slightly less dense than most mammal bones, but I don't think they're hollow like bird bones.
For the most part, the hydroponic
I don't know if bats
Mm-hmm.
travel as long of a distance as birds, so they might not need to be as light.
it can be open and
Mm.
the planes can be
They just go from
Yeah,
there.
maybe not.
Bats
Sure,
don't
sure.
migrate.
alchemy area that I need to have.
Yeah.
Which is good for them because they're less
Oh.
fragile.
No, bats do migrate.
Mm.
Oh,
There's also going to be
Yeah.
some herbs grown there too, so
Mm.
other.
Just not like
Interesting.
what birds do, where they just like go across a whole ocean
I
or
don't know if I
continent
offered
or
this
something like
to you
that.
before, but
Mm.
you already know my jungle has a lot of plants from a lot of different planes. If you want samples, you can take samples.
This takes the smallest clipping to do stuff.
Come on, everyone.
The hydroponics is good for.
Yep. But yeah,
Called for
whenever
work.
you do want to come over and take samples of various Fae, Celestial,
How's your diner?
Hellish, and whatever other realm.
Oh,
type
doing fine.
plants,
That's going off without a hitch. I haven't had any issues
I
with
will.
that.
I'm not just.
The issues I've had are the bikers that keep coming by and harassing me.
Well, you quite literally can't just drop
Mm.
by. My jungle decides, okay, this person can come in without telling Kenshi. Usually, people have to tell me first,
Okay.
and the jungle's like, okay.
It's pretty easy to see
Someone here
them
already
off
knows
when
I
you,
don't have to do everything
well,
myself.
you know.
I was gonna ask if you can hire security,
Yeah.
like just having like a person there that knows how to
Usually if
fight.
nobody tells me or
Big scary person.
preferably
My
me,
roommate are pretty
the
good
jungle
with
will just
fighting.
say, yeah, no, you're not getting in
The
yet. You're
scary
gonna wander
part is
aimlessly.
easy when I can literally summon
let you
a
know.
ghost in
Yeah.
front of them.
I can also revive
Oh.
almost dead plants, so I could just take the little ones that are almost gonna die and take it back and go.
Okay. I didn't
Yeah, there's
think it was otherwise, but
Rathian guy
good clarification.
comes by sometimes.
Specify
He
that
always
because I
forgets to
had
text me
several
first.
spirits get very, very pissed with me over
He
that
ends up
message.
wandering
Now,
around
this-
until one of my
this is a
cats
book
finds him and brings him
given
in.
by someone of a list of spirits who are
Oh.
really
I
Both
don't
at the
want
same
to
spot.
I think I'll just text or call.
The gay pod has come to respond.
I've been affected by the gay force.
Yeah, the gay pods have come for us.
my favorite summon is this
If my
guy
phone's in, I'd be like, hey,
with
Fed,
no head.
text.
I think bats are cooler than birds anyway.
His name is Dave. He's very sweet.
I think so too.
Apparently,
I also
bats are
like-
cooler.
No offense, Tao.
I took that
You're
back.
part bird.
Should I have been offended too?
Close by a bird,
Oh,
technically
I guess you're
speaking,
part bird
but
now.
yeah.
Am I? I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean,
Am I? Do I have hollow bones?
Entire city block if it
I hope
explodes.
not.
In your wings, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, I might need to get an X-ray of that sometime in the
say-
future.
see why you probably want to see that.
Just guessing here, I would say probably.
For a while, there was a bird with us in the Nature-born Alliance, but they flew into the fog and were never seen
Don't
again.
really make you fly by like
Huh.
traditional, just actual flapping and.
Yeah, we didn't really have any winged folk in the Nature-born after that.
Yeah.
You would have been really useful.
Conduits for holy magic than actual.
I'm glad I didn't get lost in the fog
That's
forever.
biological enough. I wonder if the feathers are different.
At this point, he eats.
Biological or
And
not,
instead
they
we
can still
met
be,
at,
like, mana conduit things.
was it Wanderers?
Yeah.
Where we met?
Bad thing about it was
Or was it
I mean,
Red Wild?
down the middle.
Can you use, like I mentioned earlier, can you use like
I
some
think
spells
it
to
was
mind
Wanderers.
Hmm.
Mostly the spells to keep me in
Yeah.
there and
No, it also
enhance
started glowing
healing.
a vibrant red.
The first time I showed up at Red Wilds, we already knew each other, I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
If only a little bit.
Hmm. Hey, Isaac.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
uncharged it, but I'm gonna give it to him and be like, hey.
Hmm.
Arzix.
When'd you get the wings?
4 days ago.
Right. You know what?
Oh, I woke up with them.
Tree kisser.
I
Yes,
also,
I,
I also stole the
Yeah,
carrot.
hippie.
A little more than just hugging, but yeah.
Yeah, I hold hands with her without protection.
Cheesecake that expired.
Wow.
No, it,
Yeah.
it didn't expire. I should
Yeah.
have stole it out of the fridge.
Hold on, is it out of a
Oh,
ceiling
yeah,
shot?
I stole it out of the fridge.
I don't think Artemis is here.
Yeah, it's not
Around.
my
I
fridge.
think Artie got me
Yeah.
pregnant the other day with a kiss.
He kept taunting me. And I'm like, you know,
I
I'm just gonna take it from you.
Oh, is this about the bonsai tree?
That
Oh,
can happen for your species.
Yeah, and
It's really good.
it's mostly a joke. I'm saying that right now, but I kiss Artemis, and then shortly after went to Red Wilds, where there's a guy called Lupin who has an enchanted fishing rod that can fish between dimensions, and he used the rod, and it landed in my navel. Or what resembles a navel. And then he fished out a bonsai tree.
Seems like that because like he's got so
Oh.
many people.
It's usually meant to fish out fish and
fuck I
various
just walked
other
in on?
aquatic-based things, but it just fished out a bonsai tree
Luna.
on me.
The other
So
day,
everyone just assumed
kind
that
of-
I'd just given birth to a tree.
I had gone there.
What the
to
fuck did I
finally
walk into?
Make Vex
Oh,
give me
I have a baby
What?
bonsai tree now.
a
Pretty
room
standard
in the
conversation
soul realm
here.
so I can claim
yeah,
a
pretty
piece of his
standard
soul.
stuff for this place.
But yeah, I left the baby bonsai tree
Well, I
at
was in my
Artie
room,
for
I
now.
left the door open and
Yeah.
heard and smelt Luna collapse.
Hey, Michael.
Bloody.
Oh, hi, Roland.
Yeah.
Hello.
Surprisingly, I'm not
I
used to
took her to the
taking
jungle
Hi.
care of
and-
trees. I just live
for
where
now.
there's a lot of nature and
Hi,
they take
Roland.
care of themselves.
But that
Bonsai
was a
trees are
thing,
very high
and I'm
maintenance.
Pretty sure.
I mean, I guess that can be said for pretty much.
You gotta
some
take care of a
form of
tree every
daughter.
day of your life.
That's called self-care, though.
Everything's been going well
Fair.
here. Yeah.
You say that like most people do
No.
self-care. They don't.
Okay.
Mm.
Doesn't look like
Yeah.
fair.
I mean, as a tree, I don't really need to
Because-
do much to upkeep
I met
myself
the
other
ferret.
than just sleep
Okay,
rooted in
okay.
the ground
Person?
and not drink salt
I
water.
don't know.
Or dirty
Well,
water,
I mean,
or
that's pretty standard.
Luna
I mean,
Any
found
sort
dirty
of
water.
water.
You say dirty
Sharp
water?
robot
To me,
arms.
that's just water full of minerals and nutrients.
Yeah.
I literally get my
Right.
water mostly from the soil, from
I was
dirt.
thinking, yeah, I was thinking more like
Yeah,
the
that's
charcoal water,
apparently
the water
Contaminated.
with the bad
Contaminated water.
contaminated.
Or the
That's a better word,
coolant
thank
drain
you.
that apparently
Replace
drains
their
in
arms.
Zafira.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is
That-
one
that
of the
can't be good
many
for you.
reasons why I don't
Yeah.
go to
You
Zafira.
replaced your own arm?
I've never been there. I never plan to go
Apparently.
there. Everything
Oh,
about that
shit.
place just spells I'm going to get very
Did-
sick very
I'm not
quickly.
going to say why, because that's her
Do
own.
people come up to you and tell you to
But,
specifically never go to Saphira?
yeah.
Like you specifically?
Sounds like a
Kinda.
Vex needs to
It's
have,
like,
which-
I mean,
I'd only ever go to Zafira if I had like
Every-
an
everyone
escort.
I hear talk about Zafira just say don't go there to anyone who talks
came to
about it.
jungle, got healed up.
Yeah, but when
Enjoyed
people
her
said
time
that to
there
me, they
when
were
she
like,
actually
you
woke up.
specifically
She ate a
shouldn't
lot
go.
of
I'm like,
purple
oh,
meat,
okay.
which
Yeah.
is super.
I mean,
is,
I do have specific reasons, but
It
what
only
were the
takes
specific
like,
reasons why
it
you
only
shouldn't
takes
go?
1 or 2 of those to refill me.
I look
Probably
lovable.
because
I'm using up all my
Probably
nutrients.
because it's also still under martial
So
law
the
last
fact that
I
she
checked.
ate like 10.
I guess you do have very
Yeah.
You look like someone who takes care of themselves
Yeah.
with expensive products. And
That
usually
was
someone who looks like that probably has a lot of wealth.
nutrients needed.
Like, if I saw you back when I was a human, I would think you were like the son of a noble lord. Or even the prince.
Nutrient-rich carrots that I grow.
You just kind of have that vibe around him, doesn't he?
In case I ever pass out,
You're not the first person who said that. I don't know. Okay. Indra was the daughter of the CEO of a cosmetic company.
I'm gonna tell people
So all the
this.
cosmetic stuff that she has are very expensive, very luxurious. So everything I've been using for the past year or so, including hair products, skin products, and everything, has been like stuff they would give to royalty.
Okay.
Fun.
Yeah, that explains it.
That sort of aesthetic does lean well to, oh, this person looks like they had a lot of money on them.
You have a sleeve
Or
of
something wealthy. Yeah.
But it's funny that people would think that.
Well, the other side's
I mean,
the freezer.
I guess if that's the issue, if you do go to Severia,
wow,
I would say like don't wash your hair or let it get greasy. But with your
It doesn't work.
angelic stuff, yeah, I don't think that's going to work at this point.
Well, before the hair, before the wings, the hair doesn't get dirty.
It's literally using the same portal stuff that I.
So.
Was that?
Constant.
Is that a relatively new thing?
Well, that was when my hair changed. I used to have like a. It was actually around your length of hair right now, like a little longer, and it was like bright straw blonde, like yellow blonde.
Oh, so like Tomiko's tips.
Yeah, kind of close to her hair tone. Like that.
Okay.
So whenever somebody says
And
that
before then, my hair was hair. Like I had to take care of it. I would wash it and clean it. And things. I still do that with this hair, but like
if it's in the
it
door,
doesn't
it's right at the very
get like it doesn't frizz. I don't get split ends.
What you really need to do is style it and brush it.
Yeah, I just like, put water and style and brush it.
There's
That's
a
it.
whole bunch of Easter chocolate still in there too.
Yeah.
I still do all the stuff anyway. This is good.
I guess it's part of that unnatural beauty that angels have.
But you know how sometimes you just pull a
No,
giant
I didn't know what I was
leg of
turning
one of the
into.
things
I have no
holding
idea
out of
still.
my bag of holding.
Well, I think it's something angelic.
Some people
that way.
have suggested that I get a
R.I.P.
holding.
Yeah, I think just
Just
angels.
things that way.
Like,
I don't know.
And now I'm just thinking,
Because
what
like
if I just
Android turns into like a whole bunch of other things. So my friend Maya, who's very similar to me, has like paw pads and like blue fur. I can literally grow like a horn, probably maybe like, and that would make sense as anything else.
My
I mean,
answer to everything
I wouldn't be
is,
surprised if
Your
you get a
Honor,
halo next.
I present my case, bunny boobies.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Either that or you go completely
The main reason
biblically
I haven't
accurate.
gotten bra of holding
Like the
is
whole
because
floating
That
rings
would
with
be
eyes on
fine.
it.
Belt, at least
I don't
the
even
parts
know
of
what
my
that
body
means.
in voids
Oh,
before, and
so
I'm just like,
biblically accurate angels are basically
so
like glowing balls of
Essentially
light
pretty
surrounded
padded.
by golden
This one I have.
rings. These rings have
And a
eyes
lot
on
of-
them,
Really in a void.
and there's a lot of wings
Padded,
just
and then
around the outside of this glowing orb.
Thing.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people would be
It's a
into
very
that.
drastic change.
lead to the holding
Yeah.
thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
look what you
Back
where you
when
are
I-
right
Maybe
now.
your
People would
head will
definitely be
just
into
turn
that.
into a glowing ball of light.
Handy. I mean, I wear a sweater thing
I
all the
don't-
time.
I don't
and
want that.
It's weird. Yeah.
okay, so for you,
I think
it's just
there was
that
like
the
one
bra
angel in the.
has
I
pockets
never really
in
read the
it that
Bible, but
need
I remember like
holding. It's not the entire
there being one
bra.
angel in the Bible who
is
was
a bra
described as having skin like lightning,
Oh.
whatever that means.
What does that mean?
Mother's side of the family has
I don't
enough hair,
know.
and so do I when I have the bra
Like the
on.
But like
skin
that's the thing.
isn't
Is that, like,
like
I think in the Bible,
solid.
like,
It looks like a
yeah.
jagged,
I don't
sparky
know.
Energy.
Something like
I
that,
don't
yeah.
want to avoid.
Is they're made of energy?
You
That's
oh,
interesting.
I guess.
Yeah.
yeah, you become a
like, I
being of
think
pure
the-
energy. You
And I
ascend.
think the thing is about angels is that they often will say
Ring.
when they
Hi,
first see a
Blake.
mortal, "Be not afraid."
Hello.
And I think that
Oh,
stems from the
hi,
fact that
Blake.
when you look at an
Hi, Blake.
angle from a physically accurate sense, they're kind of terrifying.
It's like
Yay.
have you ever had a younger sibling or like cousin, and you like
Are you evil?
hit them by mistake? Or
I
something?
knew you were gonna
And
ask that.
they're about to cry. Yeah, and they're about to cry, but you know it's
I'm not evil.
So you're like, don't cry,
It's
don't be afraid.
The Rock.
It's kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
It's a piece of my moon.
Okay, stop it.
Dwayne Johnson did this.
Really important news, but they know they'll freak out the humans, so they're just like.
Can't believe Dwayne The Rock Johnson did it.
I'm not gonna.
I don't know who that is.
It's fine.
Probably for the best.
Wait a minute. Wait, no. I think I heard Peep ranting about this before.
I'm pretty sure with the
Black
amount
Bolt?
of people and resources that are available,
Adam, but
even
yes.
here,
Black Adam.
if
That's
some
what.
like change happens to you, that you
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
Black
someone who
Bolt's
can probably
the
help
the
you, like,
screaming
revert
one.
it, reverse it, or do something else.
Mhm.
For
Oh,
one.
hey, been a bit.
So you're in good hands here, I guess. Other than that,
Fair enough, though.
That's why I got tricked.
Good luck.
I've been told
My
that.
body looks too. Like if I want to,
Listen, next time you're at the next time we're at the Dreamscape, I'll show you what you look like.
Request has already
Already got
took
it
a picture of me.
Blake.
Cool.
That's nice.
Oh my God, you're here.
Yeah, this is where I usually go on Mondays, but
No, I
I
didn't
want
see when I walked in.
I was over there.
Yep, there you are again.
But I want to let you know, just because you do a lot of key stuff, and I have minimal key knowledge,
Kinda, yeah.
the mission that we went on the other day had to go and fix a
If I want to get rid of the horns, I have to like
wall
actively
key barrier
try to not have
thingy.
Yeah.
I actually managed to do that somehow with like
Cool, you
no
made my job
knowledge,
easier.
so
Like I have to sort of
yeah.
actively maintain
Thank
it.
you.
Otherwise, it kind of
Yeah.
goes
My job is now slightly easier.
strong with
Oh.
I basically just shoved my key into it, trying to figure out what was going on, and made it whole.
I will say though, Michael,
I'm not advocating this, but
the things
you'd be
you
surprised how
described and
often
what
that
you look
works.
like now, it doesn't seem like you're going to go the
As long as the
biggest
container's
route.
okay, just putting energy in
Because
fixes
if
it.
your eyes look like that and your hair is already like that, it seems
So,
like you're going the more
I have this habit
traditional
of
angel,
just doing a thing and it
where you look
works.
like a human with wings
Like,
and like
I'm not a
uncanny
tech
beauty.
person, but
like an elf.
I don't know.
that mission was yesterday.
I would say
I had a mission on
your skin
Friday
would become almost
where
like porcelain, but you
the
already
tech
kind of
guy
look like that.
couldn't figure out
without
what
just
button to press to
unblemished, your
open a
skin is-
thing,
Yeah.
Well,
but
not
I
just
did.
pale, but also like smooth and sparkly.
I
Huh.
hacked the machine once just by
It's
trying to
really
change the
sparkly.
clock.
So are the wings. I don't know if you notice.
I guess maybe they're like
Yeah, it seems a little
overthinking it.
I was.
Hi.
Probably. Smooth cat brain pressing random buttons gets job done.
I leveled up recently and I have wings.
He's becoming an angel.
I pressed random buttons in the
Random
security room
buttons.
yesterday.
What?
That's fair.
Remember in the security room, I was pressing random buttons and accidentally
Yeah.
deactivated the lockdown that was stopping us.
Oh.
Yeah. But for me, I say I was pressing random buttons. It was more like I used my senses to see which buttons are used the most.
Yeah.
That narrowed it down.
Well, I've already told it.
And then I used random cat logic to figure out the rest.
So basically, you just guessed and happened to be right.
Yeah, I used my
I'm used
instincts.
to it, but
Instincts are
thank you.
usually right.
Sort of a compliment
People
itself.
are very willing to help you change parts of yourself you don't like.
Used to it or not, dear. It's called boundaries for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hi, Roland.
something I probably need to warn you about, well, more specifically, Shiro. Literally angelic holy stuff right now, so Shiro definitely doesn't want to touch him.
Cool. My brother has to stay away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
He's an Oni.
Shiro's a literal Oni and allergic to holy.
Oh, okay.
We learned that when I ate some of your holy
It's
cake.
nothing personal. It's a literal allergy.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Is he
because
okay?
I have a link with Shiro, he felt that. He felt like the
Are
holy
you
energy
okay?
go that way.
Is that what he was yapping about?
Yeah.
Oh. He kept complaining about something. I wasn't really paying attention. Nah, it's nothing that deep. It was basically like a scratchy throat.
Well, that's because I was here and you were all the way in a different universe. I imagine if I ate it right next to him, it would hurt.
Probably, but
in theory,
either way.
once Martian finally gets around
I am
to
back from the
preparing
flux.
But I imagine you could eat it
No,
fine.
you're not.
some kind of ritual
You're
to
damn right I
connect
could. I can
me
eat
with
anything.
the actual Weird Tiger
Dragon's Bane probably.
Just
probably
make
kill
sure
me
your
now.
hand's not like still got crumbs on it as you're putting it in your mouth as you swap, because that might be a bit weird.
Or I do that and I make him
probably
suffer.
going to change.
I want to make games of fruitcake now.
I guess so. I've been here a while now. Oh, I'm Saris. I'm a tree.
I don't know.
So I have things been for you too.
Things
been for you too.
Hi, I'm Tamiko.
So.
Yeah, so.
What happened?
I met a ghost
that
says the same thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't want to get into it. But I'm having a nice night, so it's whatever.
Good. That's important.
Is that where you get it from?
I'm enjoying some relaxation.
I was mimicking her.
Infernal Fae.
Okay.
I just got in an argument yesterday.
Aberration. Oh.
I'm gonna have to ask Manny if I can be around her or not. I don't know.
I actually never heard
Have you been late?
To do with Illithid?
I was told that, but I was like,
I have a new. I went to the grip today. I found the funny hammer.
4 days ago.
I made a hunting horn, and I can now play the guitar.
Spiritual than magical.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. Thanks and help.
Just no hugs.
Well, everything else.
So I'm going to strangle my student or El Kabong them, one or the other.
I was a normal human
Oh.
for this.
The fingertips are just.
Me too.
Well, normal is.
So fairly consistent.
Were you
with-
isekai?
No.
For you, it's
I was
actual
a medieval
bumps.
era
For me,
peasant.
who's
I died.
humanoid, it just
My soul was trapped for a
goes
long
along with
time.
the finger
And then
the
Blake and a couple other
finger.
people pieced my soul back together
Indent is
and
literally
then
just
put my
weird
soul into a
bones.
tree seed. And then I'm me.
I know, but
I
Oh.
could technically
I
go
wish you
back
heard
to
me.
the realm I came from if I wanted to, but I mean, everyone I knew there died, and it's not the place I know, so there's not really much point anymore.
To be fair, medieval era wasn't particularly great.
Your knuckle.
For,
No, it wasn't, and
She's busy.
the village in particular wasn't great. I'm kind of very open about this now, but
He's
it
too
was a
distracted to
cult.
hear my
It
dumb
was a
joke.
village of Illithid worshippers,
It's fine.
mind flayers.
Oh.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah, I'm not exactly shy about talking about that anymore. It's just not
Yeah.
the best thing to talk
Lucky for
about.
you, not an illithid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was part of that
I wanna
cult.
just hide
Not
things.
happily, but yeah.
Yikers.
It's a
And then I
weird-
died, and now I'm here.
You were part of that cult because you had no choice.
And I mean, I had a
Yeah.
choice,
Hold
but
on. Do that again.
You were born into
mean-
it. What was your other option?
run away.
Well,
Go somewhere else.
Do I
But that
feel
really
it?
worked
Be a
though.
whistleblower.
Yes, they're still there.
here's the
Push
thing.
the beans.
You were indoctrinated. You couldn't even think about leaving that much because it was your life.
I could,
It was what was
and I did.
correct. And
That's the
but
problem. It,
You were a victim.
I think it was
It's
more
not-
I just felt attachment to my family. Like, despite the horrible things they did, I just didn't really want to, like,
Why are
leave
they
them,
like,
disappoint them,
What's up?
something like that. It's just,
Because you're a bunny.
plus, the
You look
world
nice.
out there was unknown and
Bunny
scary.
Scary.
What?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
I can't
a lot
comment.
of things I don't
I'm
consider
sure
myself
you
a
look nice.
victim, though. I participated, and that's not.
Do I sound nice at least?
Yes, you do.
Survivor.
You have a nice voice.
Alright, I'll take that.
I mean, technically, the only survivor after I died, a particular person killed everyone in the village, so everyone there died.
Twice,
So.
brother.
That's kind of fucked up.
Technically,
Yeah.
I died as well, when then it took a few
Without the beans,
thousand
your
years or
hand
so
does
before my
lose a
soul
lot
was
of
put back
detail.
together. So. don't consider myself a
Your fur
survivor
kind of
either.
covers up all of the creases.
Yeah, it's not nice.
Yeah, it's not something I can really label. It's just fucked. That's the best label I can give. Fucked.
That's a mood.
I mean, I've
Have you...
Yeah.
I'm going to say this once, and then I'm going to stop the subject because there's no point.
Okay.
I don't want to overwhelm people. But
veggies in a
therapy
place,
helped
technically I can
a lot with me and my partner.
start eating some kind of meat.
Yeah. Aris has already walked me through most of the stuff I need to. I've accepted it's something that happened.
Then I also need to do the conjuration.
I've accepted it's part of me. It's just there's things I can't control about how I feel about that, and that's
I and my jungle are eldritch.
something I need to
I'm
learn.
gonna take my leave. I just decided to stop on by and say hi. So I'll see you on leaving.
Yeah. No.
Hi.
I've just learned
It's
how to adapt.
you learn to deal with it, yes, but you also
Have a
get
good
to the point
one.
Where you gotta get to the point where it's not you're not blaming
when I go to another
yourself
realm,
constantly. Now, to be fair, like if you do something wrong, it is your fault. I'm not saying it is your fault what you went through, but I'm talking about in general, that type of thing. But there comes a certain point where you're punishing yourself constantly and
No, it's just magic.
mentally doing that over and over again.
I'm
I
not
know
punishing
it's not the
myself
same.
anymore. I know I've already been punished enough. I know that.
So I did this whole
Like the interim between me dying and me becoming a tree, I was punished throughout that entire period. So I think I've had enough punishment. I don't want to punish myself.
Yeah.
That's why I can eat things like
Okay.
bacon. It hurts.
Learning to
I'll leave
forgive
it at
yourself is probably. I'll leave it at that. Okay.
My body
I'm gonna go walk
Thanks for
around
trying
now.
that.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
May not be
Yeah,
instant.
I'm not
Again,
I'm not
it's
a
fucked.
therapist, so
That's all I can really say about it.
I ended up making a.
I know how not this specifically, but I know how it feels to have a personal injury
That looked like
that
meat,
is so
but it was actually vegetarian.
fucked that talking about it feels like you're hurting people.
They're like,
Uh,
no, I'm like,
Yeah, my issues with fire is somewhat related to that, like tangentially. But yeah.
college did an exchange program.
But yeah, but I think I've had all the therapy I need to have. It's just something I'm living with now.
Well, therapy is not
You
like
okay,
a
Av?
thing you win.
Yeah.
I teach my. Let me finish my thing. I know.
I mean, technically, I do have predators.
Because I'm going to use my girlfriend as an
Well, I'm
example.
not scared of any of them.
That wasn't a thing. You don't win therapy. You know, like you're not better.
If they want, but I'm not afraid.
It's self-care. It's
I know things can try.
being able
Would
to
it comfort you if I
externalize,
petted your
process,
head?
and do these things.
But either else
Yeah.
it's them.
It's
I
not something you should
understand
be like,
everything.
I'm
Just-
done.
Listen, I've said it before.
Yeah.
I may be overconfident, but I'm not stupid. I will fight things that can probably destroy me until I realize
Thank you for
Walk around
concerning
outside.
I can't win this.
Of course.
Then I just leave.
I'm glad you have people around you.
Enjoy your walk.
Thanks.
My one contingency plan is to repercore activates, and I get another buddy.
Yeah, I never told you the thing about the court,
Like I
did
said,
I?
nobody wants to see
You told me bits of it. You never told me your
Yeah, my
life.
contingency plan is fuck this shit, I'm out.
I mean, I can tell you the full gory
Funny, if I
details at some
die,
point if you like. Just not right now.
Yeah, probably. Here's not the best place, though.
Yeah.
Of me just are
Not
gone.
something I want to dump on everyone in earshot.
But that's from
Yeah.
other different realms too. So
If I
And if
die,
that's
it
a good
depends
Maybe
on how
later,
special.
just
maybe later on, probably like tonight, maybe I can come over
If I have people with me,
if you're okay
Tonight we
with
can
that.
have
I'll be
event
fine.
session.
after death,
Yeah.
I'll just come back.
Just cuddle
give
and
me
I
enough
give you my
nutrients. If
my
there is
edgy
nobody with
backstory.
me, it'll depend on how much I have to eat.
Got it. That makes
I'm an
it sound
adventurer. I
like
have to
it.
have an edgy
Apparently
backstory.
knows how to move
I've
nutrients
learned
even when I'm
that.
dead.
I wish I could deny it.
So
I know. I also
I
fall
You
into
also
the
have
back.
an edgy
depends on how much
backstory.
It has to heal to bring it back to
Yeah.
life. And that, if I don't have enough
yes, and-
nutrients, then yeah, I'm just
Quasis,
dead.
do you have an edgy backstory?
you'll be fine.
I'd say it's pretty
Enough
tragic.
nutrients, I'll be
Okay.
back.
Tragic, maybe not edgy.
Or
Tragic
if
at
somebody
least.
brings me
It's a little edgy too.
filled with nutrients,
I don't know what I'd
qualify
describe as
edgy.
edgy.
I've heard a lot of people.
Like depressing and like life-changing, like horrible things that happened to you or you did in the past.
That's something I want to
Just generally like grim, depressing, gory things. Usually, that's usually the edgy stuff.
I know.
Yeah, definitely edgy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What do I think that one is?
There are too many people.
Maybe.
Oh, there.
Hello.
Hey, you too.
Hello. I have claimed your soul.
Not so new to me. Hey. He likes giving the
I
tourists.
have not seen either of them, but they look really interesting.
These two are companions of mine from the.
I mean, they look kind of interesting. I should probably put high five.
Just because I have a room in the soul
You
realm doesn't
haven't
mean
been to
there's
Peg
any
before,
actual
have you?
soul
I
bonding connection
the cotton
thing.
was haven't really lined up.
Binding.
I mean, plus the fact that Peg doesn't really meet up properly anymore. They used to do regular stuff, now they're on semi-hiatus, only really doing events.
I didn't need it.
Like the last event was a blossom viewing festival. Yeah, there was a little cute hedgehog shaman that was apparently the like bringer of spring. They were cute. I caught 3 new friends and
I don't even use it anyway.
So yeah.
I mean,
I've been waiting to go just to
isn't
like
his soul
help
like a
get
ley
the
line
CLC on their Pokemon.
That means that if
Yeah,
I'm in
I
there,
think
I
they're
got something
attaching
magic
more,
around
but
it.
try out. I don't know if I have the space to take care of most.
That's fair. That is very fair. Every time I go, it often feels like the Pokemon adopt me rather than the other way around.
Metamorphosis actually might
It's
happen.
still like our apartment. It's really nice. It's still just an apartment.
You don't want to get too full
I mean, do you want to get another place to live?
If you want to hear the material,
I mean, honestly, the place I have currently, I'm more than okay with, just because,
the actual ocean.
I mean, it's at Artie's building, so I'm more than able to just
Don't get in the water.
be an easy cut contact with a bunch of people I care for.
You probably see me walking around, so.
Also, like, I don't even know where I'd even begin on, like, finding my own place.
Bigger, better bunny. That's one way to do a BBB.
Well, first of all, just any place away from Superior.
I know I said it, but still.
I think that's first on the list.
Thanks, Michael.
Obviously.
Given how easy it is to travel around using the portals,
Expansion.
Yeah.
just anywhere with a portal, somewhere nice and like. There's lots of undeveloped land in Tina's area. You could ask to move in
I
there.
should remember that, but
You can always crash at my place if you want to, though. My place isn't really suitable for making actual buildings.
This is so much fun.
Yeah, it's very much more nature-y.
Like the buildings that are there for the spirits that come through and are still attached to like materialistic things and want a house to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been considering looking for a place for myself too.
Anyway,
Honestly, I mean, not to mention, I'd probably also need to find a good place. So, like,
My cat's kind of
like
disappointed,
the work
but
I
she
do
expected
is
as much.
somewhat peace and
knowing
pain,
that
but
you
I'd also have
forget.
to, like, I know it's probably not the most consistent.
Shimo met ya.
I would recommend various guild
very
houses, but often when
Ice
there's
Lady.
an adventurers guild,
Met
they
you in his
often
soul
attract
realm.
a lot of
your
interesting
own
things
place?
happening.
We traded numbers.
Yeah, I do some adventuring stuff
Yeah, I do.
occasionally, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, I paint like it's not often.
What's it like?
I'm puzzled. Is there a problem?
No, they're just
Maybe once they finish learning
It's nothing impressive, to be honest.
weaving,
She was expecting to game with you.
then maybe I can just
Just a
make a
normal
giant
house?
tree with a bunch of
guess.
houses in it
Okay,
for
as
people
well
to live in.
expected.
It's pretty standard.
If you do that, that'd be an amazing to see.
I mean,
Yeah,
standard by what
it's a
standards, though?
technique that elves, especially
Like,
what elves use,
is
where you
it
basically
yeah,
use your
or-
magic to help shape how a tree
Oh,
grows,
God, no.
so that the inside has like a livable space.
This is, I think, your first time getting out.
Masters of it can even make furniture.
It's like,
of the floor. with how it
It's not in a city. I live
it's easier just to put furniture
somewhere
in
kind of
the bar.
wildernessy on a lake.
Yeah, I was about to say
Oh.
that.
Is it a cabin?
The only issue is
It's like
it's
a-
not very conducive to modern living with electricity and
Kinda.
everything. You
It's like
can't
a
really
big
plumb or wire the place.
Meet a couple
cottage cabin kind of house.
It'd be
Oh.
very much
It's not very modern, you know.
another place.
living
do a
That
bunch of
sounds
other
nice.
I think it's called.
I stayed in a cabin like that for a while.
Place
Or,
could be for some people.
I guess
I
yeah, it's
still like that
pretty much
fact that's
just like what you're describing.
call and text people.
I just exist.
I mean, you could probably set up like one of those little solar panels, and then just
It's kind of
charge your phone
similar to
there.
what the
Yes.
Or get
the
one of those
awakened
fan
or
chargers.
awoken would build back
The
in
ones that just
Serum.
use ambient mana to charge your
You
phone.
know the main guild hall in the Red Wilds.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that in terms of the architecture. A bit bigger though, about the size of my old castle.
Oh.
But I guess you wouldn't know what that was like. But it was generous.
You do this yourself.
It's Burger King. I knew it. I knew I heard that right.
I didn't realize there was such a need for just housing in general.
Remember how
I
I
guess I should have
mentioned
realized
that
when
my
everyone keeps trying to pawn off newcomers to
Oh.
Artie to take care of
I have like
because she has a
I
big
guess I have
building.
2 different homes.
She has a
I got
building,
the dorm at the Red Wild,
depending on who you
and
are.
I also have my room at Carbon Spire, which is like
Honestly,
his cave on the mountain.
Honestly, it is a burden.
It's in some
of my
dwarven
life.
ruins right next
I'm
to his
glad
hoard.
I never had to deal with housing shit.
Anoint somebody a burger prince.
I'm very low maintenance when it comes to housing. I just
If
need
you
to
want,
patch
I'd
the
love for
soil
you to
and
come
I'm
visit sometime.
ready to go.
Yeah, that's gonna fall in this semester, like
Maybe.
Fair enough.
So
Just find me a random field and
I'm usually
yeah,
pretty
I'm good.
secretive about where I live, but
Got a garden? Sure. No
I wouldn't mind you coming over.
I can deal
I
with
trust
that for
you.
a few nights.
Yeah.
I'm a bit anxious about
The other crown on herself. Okay.
visiting
you were
people's
just given
homes.
a wooden carving of a bird
Honestly.
crown.
Yeah, that's fair.
Wood on your head now.
I wouldn't be opposed to you visiting
But he's calling you
my
a boy.
dorm.
Yeah.
At least I
At the Red Wilds, right?
The gay hours.
Yeah.
Make it and make new Pokemon friends.
I've been meaning about joining them
Being
actually.
gay to just an hour.
Something came up, unfortunately, on my way back home.
Maybe you'll end up as
Is gay time
one of my
all the
neighbors
time?
then.
Maybe next week.
That'd be nice.
Eternal gay.
At least I have the
It'd be better than Lupin. He can be loud sometimes at night.
We went on a full-on
If
mission
you do
today.
message Shimo
Oh.
to play games with her, she would probably still like to.
Then start more. Oh yeah, I'm trying to think of.
To be honest, I don't think I'd really stay there very much.
I'm putting a blank.
That's fair. A lot of people don't.
We'll see how
Yeah,
that goes.
Gay nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Responsibility
I
of-
think Keep has his own dorm, but he like
Message me
never
or
stays
Shimo
there.
Whenever you want to do
In,
stuff.
in,
By the way, do you want your
He
snack?
mostly just like
At home, I've got
yeah,
stays
but
up in
again, that's
space.
still limiting gay
You
to
know
a
that
day.
soul out of your fridge?
We're trying to go for unending.
at home. I've got a pet cat and Gray to look after.
I've tried to be
So
gay for long periods of time, but I don't have the stamina to keep it up.
Yeah, that's fair.
May the gay be with you.
Okay, but I was gonna say,
You at least
your
eat
snack
one
is
slice
already
a day, right?
here.
Yeah.
plus, I wouldn't want to be away from my boyfriend for that long.
Is it getting the Thor?
No, the issue is
They are
That's
getting
also
the
very
Thor.
fair.
Oh yeah, the tour time.
Yes. Thor time. Thor time.
Bread.
Thor.
get this bread, boys.
I mean, for me, sometimes I just don't want
Can
to
we put it back?
be on a mountaintop,
I got you,
away
got you.
from like really far away from everyone.
Yeah, I can see why.
I'm gonna lie down now. Would you like to be my pillow?
It's a nice place though.
Sure, I can be your pillow.
Scoot.
Just be like me
It's
and
just
fourth-dimensionally have a pillow.
uh
I
very
can't hit my head. There's a chair there.
remote.
I mean, what?
I got a bigger room. I can walk around. I can walk around the whole entire room.
Nice.
If I actually moved stuff, I could walk around in a small area.
I get you.
That kind of isolation sounds lonely.
I mean, it's not exactly lonely because Carvin's there.
Aw, damn it. You're no
Hmm.
fun.
No, I did the double. I did the
It might-
double. You did the double.
Well, I guess it's not really lonely. It wasn't really
Yeah.
lonely for him because
Time to whack-a-mole.
Austin had like a lot of a lot of lady visitors before I started staying there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't think you would actually knock that out. Dear God.
No salad fingers for you today.
That's how we give him his nasal drops.
Now, what wouldn't actually knock him out?
I can't think of a solid for the same.
Hellfire. That would have been different. But I don't think I should probably do that here. I think I should.
Here, okay, that one was a stretch even for me.
It's Hellfire.
Bap.
Remember?
Oh yeah, I still can do it. Also, I don't know why I would forget.
That's how we give him his allergy medication sometimes.
Yeah, I am a
Knock his
dork,
head
but
back
I'm your
and go,
dork.
You have
We're
allergies?
good. Oh, he doesn't
Once
anymore.
I'm big enough, are you gonna build a nest in me?
Fortunately, yes.
You're a bird, I'm a tree.
Other than the silver.
I'm not that kind of bird.
yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what the drops
You don't lay eggs.
No.
That's why
No.
silver hurts. That's why silver spoons hurt.
I know I've said this a lot. Technically, despite the way he's not a bird,
I know.
that's
I'm
the
messing
closest
with
thing
you.
I could.
You're not
That's the
allergic to
closest thing
silver.
I
We've
describe
been
myself
near
as
you
like
all the time in the jungle.
ASMR.
I'm
It's
talking
like
about the Nagakuga.
I got a lot of magic stuff from like magical bloodlines.
Sorcerer.
Well,
Yeah,
it's when I
sorcerer.
got back to the house that I forgot to pick the bronze silverware, not the actual silverware. And,
That's fucking it. I'm gonna carve spoons.
That stuff's like
These
kryptonite to us. Throw it away.
Or just go with the normal silverware that isn't even silver because people just still call it silverware, even though it's just like steel.
Probably.
Mm.
Throw
Or
away
we can
the
just
silver
carve
ones.
you wooden, smooth implements for
Alrighty.
Artemis.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm gonna go see what they're doing over there.
No, I do
No,
have to
come
get
back.
going.
Come back. Come back.
I have
Aw.
responsibilities now.
Oh,
Hey, Ellie.
How dare you
Hey.
leave? You just got here.
Hey, I got 5 pups to look after.
Can't believe you
I'm not
walked
used
in
to
on
this
me
mother
resting on a topless
stuff.
robot
Tryna-
last night.
Books happen.
I mean, I'm used to you being around a lot of
and
synthetics.
what?
Like, because you have a lot of your, like, personal ones that you use.
I love you.
Love you.
If you want, I can probably help you when I'm bored.
She was laying in my bed.
That could be a handful.
I didn't realize
Much
that.
appreciated.
I just thought they were another, like, body you were working on.
No, the tall synthetic
At
woman
least they're not. How do I put it?
with white eyes
Teething.
was in a
'cause
large
that's
chest.
gonna be
The
was
ponytail.
what that does. I don't want to deal with that
with
torture.
a ponytail was glass ball.
I mean,
that
I have a
was
high
not one of my
pantone, so I can
drones.
probably deal with it.
I see.
Like, I
She's
can't
Also-
really
imagine.
taking a liking to me.
Constantly breastfeeding and then
Yeah,
firing
you
them,
mentioned
and then start teething.
What a shock!
the
Somebody
the
could
the
like
bonsai
you.
tree.
Oh, who'd imagine?
Extra prepare myself. For that.
Would you be able to take care of that? I'm sorry about that joke. I thought it was funny. I did preface it
Yeah.
with, "Are you okay with this
definitely
weird
help
joke?"
supply food, though. That is definite thing I can
I
help with.
said sure because I didn't know what
As long
the fuck
as
you
you're
were gonna
fine with
say.
all the meats.
It's just a bonsai tree. It's not genetically related to me.
It's just more
It
of
just came
helping
out of an interdimensional
keeping
portal.
It's not your
an eye
son?
on all of them
No.
without one of them disappearing to the supernatural.
I'm not
dimension
used to
by
taking
accident,
care of trees and
That's what you get for
that
having hellhounds.
bonsai trees are very high maintenance.
Here's a bonsai tree. Yeah,
Okay.
they are.
Well,
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have some that
By
can
the way, did you know that?
help
no,
keep
hang
an eye on
This
them.
is actually a pretty
If you
cool
want,
piece of history.
if you need
Did you know
a break
bonsai,
ever,
the
just
world's
bring them
oldest
over to my
bonsai
jungle.
tree
They're not going
survived the
to
Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombing.
disappear there.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I got
have-
you.
the world's
Wow.
I have
oldest
a lot of
ancestral
eyes.
bonsai
I
tree.
can tell. Go ahead and text me all those details
Survived
later.
a
So
nuke.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
I do have to get
Was,
going.
was it in one of those
It's
places
actually
then?
You all.
Yeah. Have a good.
Yeah, it was in Hiroshima when the bombs went off.
Oh wow.
Actually,
Gonna have to get her some nipple guards from the
Could you lift your head up for a bit, sir? So I think I'm gonna be heading out for a bit.
It's now in a
Even if they do get
century
lost in my
museum
jungle,
in
I
the
still know
United
where they
States,
are.
I think, if I remember right.
Wait, not Japan?
Why is it in
No,
a...
it was
Why is
gifted
it
So
in
they
a
bombed the
bird?
place and then took the tree?
No, they didn't take the tree. The tree was gifted to the United States
Yeah,
by Japan.
Oh,
be
it's
heading
like,
out for
hey,
now.
here's something that survived your attack.
Ah, you're
Yeah.
leaving already? We didn't even talk.
I just know they
Right,
gifted
there's
it to
some
the
things I
United
need in
States.
order to take care of that first, and then I'll be heading back to Saras's place for the night to just cuddle and talk about things.
Okay.
I'm coming with you
Well,
then.
have fun.
Bye, everyone. I
Bye,
am
Saras.
seeing this cat.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye.
Have fun.
Get my cat now. Bye.
Mm.
Yeah. He's over at the Pokemon Center again.
Mm-hmm.
He came from the Pokemon and now he's back at the Pokemon.
Yeah. Spending more time with the Pokemon than his whamming.
Hi, Joe. How you doing? Pretty good. Talking to some new friends. They joined my Pokemon guild not long ago.
Wow.
Oh. Yeah. Started a whole group called Pokemon Liberation Ranger.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Liberation Ranger?
Why?
Yeah, we've been dealing with labs that are doing genetic experiments
Why?
on Pokemon, so we're liberating them and making friends with them, so... Oh no, it's the Rockets all over again. Except, currently, all we've seen is Eevee experiments.
One second.
Dragon-type Evolution Drakeon and a Poison-type Evolution Toxeon.
Go ahead.
Huh.
Boop.
You're not gonna do that again.
You
will not do that again.
From what we can tell, high amounts
You
of...
will not do that again.
High amounts of energy of
Oh.
the two types.
Okay, I've done the IX
Only
gaslight.
hypnotize people with consent.
I mean, I can do it again, but not if you don't want.
It's a meme.
I know. I was making a joke.
I wonder what a stellar type
Listen.
The meme is from a synthetic by the name
Oh,
of
only
IX
half joke.
from
Something that's just straight up a stellar
What I
type
said was
sounds
true,
too
but the
much.
way I said it was joking.
Okay, now
Ow.
I'll finish what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, finish.
Stellar types, I don't think stellar types have a single like weakness. I think they're just super effective against everything.
Uh-huh.
Finish.
The synthetic by the
Finish your
name of
word.
IX calls it the gaslight boop.
Yeah.
Anyway, you were saying.
Oh, I'm being...
You can't hypnotize the cat. Cat is too smooth. All the thoughts and no thoughts.
I'll see you
It
later.
just slides right off.
See you later, but...
I do
Exactly.
not think, therefore I am not am.
Like a
Yes.
like water
I
on
do
the
not
duck's
think,
back.
therefore I do not
Make
am.
More easy to hypnotize?
Exactly. You'd think so.
That's someone I never
Yeah.
So aerodynamic.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I got shot
My
a
brain's
lot
very
of times.
aerodynamic.
A lot of times. What?
I mean, usually the people you can't hypnotize are those with like a really high mental fortitude, right?
Yeah.
Isn't red a nice color? I mean, it hides the blood so well. No, I changed shirts. Yeah, I'm fine. It wasn't silver. I'm not too worried.
You gonna do it again?
Please tell me you at least got looked at by makeup
Hugs.
professional.
You cannot escape.
Lifts up shirt showing
Damn.
no wound. I don't know if there's a point.
You're lucky I wasn't holding tight.
Looked at by a makeup
You're tiny and slipped out.
Never in my life.
Mr. Papad, bitch.
Hi.
Well, no, when I was younger.
I know you're playing fine. I know that. I don't need to worry. But not
I
born
mean,
as your wife.
I can get
but
huge.
As a
No, hang on. Can I kiss you with your consent, please?
Yeah.
I love him!
I cannot force it to do anything.
Adorable.
Find a doctor to look over you.
Adorable.
So hang on, wait, I got this. What's up, Doc?
I'm not a doctor, so I can't give you that answer.
I'm a doctor.
I need to get an audio clip of
I just heard very scary words.
Blank yelling, I am the rabbit from fucking Looney Tunes.
I'm the doctor here, thank you.
Yeah, you're more qualified than I am.
I'm gonna be honest.
Wait, what?
I said, yeah, you're more qualified than I am. I don't have any degrees or formal training, just experience.
I have a medical license.
Yeah. I just have I learned by doing shit in the field with no supervision.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That is how it
I use
works.
magic.
I don't use magic.
Darknets.
Your crisis.
She isn't very happy I got shot at.
Good evening.
Or shot.
Hi.
Repeatedly.
Hi.
Asha.
Hi.
Good to
She's
see
not
you,
happy I
Goober.
got shot repeatedly on the mission.
I would say the same, but I can't.
Today?
Yeah.
Bonk bonk.
You can see with ears.
No, I
You
hear
could do the
you.
snoot when you did that.
Yeah, I did it to the snoot.
Huh? Oh, fair. Best to hear. Yes.
This is the life
And bonk.
Ugh.
I have no idea what's happening here.
Wait a
I
minute.
know. If you die, you'll come back. But don't do stupid shit.
Benny is a wizard. He has the ability to cast.
I can't help it when it's part
Anyway.
of the job to try to
I
save
think you're mugging.
Pokemon.
You can
Stop throwing yourself
avoid
in front of
the
Oh, I can
gunshots.
cast.
Don't run towards the bullets. Avoid the bullets.
I didn't run towards them. The only time that I got shot
I
at
talked to
all
this fish for no
was when
reason,
I got
didn't I?
behind him, I smacked two of them, and the third one finally
Well, I
turned
can
around.
cast.
You want
Fish.
it?
Where's your new holes?
He died. I changed shirts. Lizard shirt showing no holes. I heal fast.
Glad you liked it.
Did the bullets come out?
Yeah. My body forces them
You
out,
okay?
not.
You probably can't even hear me.
You know how many
No, I
bullets
can hear
went
you.
in?
Oh, okay.
Think about
Her
5 of them.
voice.
How many
Yeah.
bullets came out?
5 of them.
I have a new way to do this. Hold on a second. Turn towards me. Grabs the chin fluff.
It's
Oh,
the
wait, I had
chin
to
fluff.
actually-
You have to hit the. Yes. You have to actually hit the booper. The booper. The booper.
Don't hurt him
booper.
while you're trying to do that.
Booper scooper.
You gotta boop the snoot.
Boop snoot. Snoot boop.
I'm going to record the.
What if there were magic earplugs that only dampen sounds that are too loud?
Unsqueak.
That'd be handy.
No, so I can unboop it.
Yeah. So you can boop the squeak, then reverse squeak for reverse scoop. Crab. Should not disturb
Crab.
with your wee wees. You were trapped
Wee
here.
wee.
And 2 hugs.
Slaps her tail.
Meow. Meow. Yeah, apparently you're being hugged by him
Yeah,
as well,
because
so
as it stands right now,
yeah.
if I put my earmuffs
You're
in,
just pushing against her and it's not gonna do much.
yeah, I can't really
She face
echolocate.
shifted. Get her.
I'm more blind than normal.
You're basically blind. Oh.
Yeah.
Hello.
Not as bad as when I was a human, though.
Hello.
Probably didn't work. Hang on. No, fuck you.
There's a shop in our colony that might sell something like that, so I'll take a look tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
I know clip through the chair. Your mom.
I mean, I am.
Wait, no, hang on.
You're not wrong. I am a mom.
I'm not.
Now we need another vine boom.
I don't think I can actually have kids anymore. I'm a scientist.
There are people who can help make that happen between undead and non-undead, or undead with undead. Or...
too, baby.
So,
Yeah, I am.
Here's
I'm
the question
attracted
I have.
So it's your scientist,
If somebody
not your
punches
mom,
you in the
because
nose,
they
does
don't
it
have
come
a
out
mom, they're
still?
a
Does it
test
just...
tube.
My mom's a mortician.
If I am in like a full-on fight, then no, it won't.
Technically.
But wouldn't
I don't know
that
if
give you
this
an
is the
advantage? You
case,
could just eat their
but
arm.
if I was
I think she'd be very
just
interested
like
in seeing what
genetically created and then inseminated
Just open
into
your mouth and
a
go,
woman,
"Ah."
I technically would have a mother. I
mwah.
just don't know if I was birthed that way or just test tube only.
You know I'm not afraid of predators.
Hmm?
Uh-huh.
Wasn't your wife the one who usually uses the soundboard?
Thanks for, like, hanging out
My
with me and
wife?
stuff, Evelyn.
No, her wife.
Oh, her
I've been
wife.
enjoying
Yeah.
it.
The bee.
Yeah, Daisy and Guppy.
I got sharp bunny
Always
I like you a
love
lot.
those, but
You do.
Artie
I like
does
you
too,
too.
every now and then. Not usually this much.
Spending time
but,
together is always the highlight of my day.
I don't want to use my sharp bunny teeth on you.
Yeah, she's been picking up the frequency of
That's really nice of you to say.
soundboard recently. I don't know why.
Love kissing
Maybe
ears.
because of her wives.
Probably.
Well, it's the truth.
Being bad influences. I joke.
I'm gonna learn how to boop you with the ear sometime and be like...
Wrap scarves around horns. Not tied, just wrapped.
I was honestly feeling pretty uneasy earlier,
I've got a horse
but
now, and they've been
spending
very
time with you has made me feel a lot better.
bad finding they really
Gotta
hurt when I
go.
put them on doorways.
Yeah.
That's his
You're like a blessing sent from above.
I've always had
Uh,
these teeth, but
I'm more of a
happened
curse.
to take
Like,
time to get
literally.
used to having such big teeth.
I don't think so.
It doesn't have to be a bad one.
Early on into my leveling up, I actually ended up getting
You're cursed to be super adorable.
just you too. I keep finding these out of my mouth so much.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Cursed to be my friend.
Now I can make my teeth human.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I think I technically can. Cause like how I can make my
As
horse
far as
go
curses
away,
go, I don't think
but
that's
the
so
thing is
bad.
that, like, the way that I am is kind of
No.
The way that I am now is kind of
I've kind of grown to
like it's kind of set, and if I try and change
kind
it,
of
it just kind of comes
appreciate
back.
what I
If I
have.
try and get rid of the horns, they just come back.
Yeah,
The,
this is my
I feel like the
default,
goods made the
but
bad
I can
worth it.
I
You
can
know.
get rid of all my cat bits.
I'm
Maybe-
glad that I have you.
Technically, these markings are also gone.
I still
Feel the
say
same
RGB
way.
Toggle for that. So I
horns.
can. I
That
can
makes me
also
happy.
use
That,
human.
they'd be really taxing for me to
And
constantly do.
if I fall asleep like this,
Because what
I'll
it's
still
me
just
doing
be like
is
this.
just switching between fire energy
Yeah.
and ice energy.
I change and I stay until I
So
decide
to
to
get
change
through
back.
all of them. God damn it.
Yeah, like I can just sort of.
I guess I have to do it now. I have to RGB my horns. Damn.
You have to learn.
Sorry for getting emotional on stuff.
No, I wasn't.
Anyway.
No, that's
They just
fine.
come back after a while. Unless I'm like actively
Which
focusing.
will make it incredibly dangerous to be around some people.
Listen, I'm
About
I'm a
that.
very
Do
emotional person,
you
so
feel
it's
them
fine.
growing and receding?
I really don't mind.
Although,
Kinda, yeah.
one of the funny things I do
All right.
is,
Yeah, that can get annoying, but
Yeah, they're a little sensitive.
yeah.
Look into my
But for me, as you
What?
can imagine, ears shifting, eyes changing, teeth changing, tail.
Evil, one of
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
one of
I don't have
bones
a
and
tail.
cartilage and
one of
stuff moving around, and
There we
it's
go.
Yeah.
it's painful, but I've gotten used to it, so it's not really painful
Although usually I get a
anymore.
little
Yeah.
big
I
halo
kind of
behind my
have
back.
a
and
lessened sense of pain.
two pairs of
Just-
wings, but
That's just kind of how I am.
Well,
So it's
Stop being
it's gotten
biblically
easier
accurate, sort
to
of.
easier to adjust to
sort
for
of,
me.
yeah. Because the wings are kind of demonic
Yeah.
and angelic at the same time.
Like I can change parts of my body with my
Also,
powers.
hypnosis,
It,
canceling
it
glasses.
doesn't really stick though. Like I have to like maintain it, you know.
Yeah, for me, it's basically just as long as I've felt the transformation happen to me with enough practice, I can replicate it.
Yeah.
And then I just have it until I decide to change again.
Why?
There's a bug in my mouth.
Like, I drank a bunch of
I
potions
should be able
to
to
feel wings.
turn into a bat.
And now I can just grow wings of
These
feeling
cannot where I'm from are able to turn into
don't
what
know
they
how to
originally
fight
were,
them.
temporarily.
For some reason, I think it's just cat brain does not
Oh, wow.
understand
I'm just
flying.
not sure how it works.
I
Cool.
understand the basics of the process. I just
literally a
can't
plant
do
right
Because your
it.
brain is
I can
used to being a
confirm that.
cat, not a bird.
Yeah.
But,
Like, I understand the process of flight, but I just can't get the motion down.
I fell. Okay.
I can glide,
Yeah.
but I
Makes
can't
sense.
fly.
I
I
guess
can,
maybe
as
that
they
could
say,
be
Probably
something
evolve
I
style.
Wanted to.
like.
Yeah.
I guess I could ask Willis that. If anyone knows, it'd be her.
And Vex can just turn into whatever he wants.
Including your lover. Mwah.
Meow. You see, if anyone here is Eldritch, it's him.
I mean, yeah.
Let's out Eldritch Fire.
Why are we
Exactly.
counting as Eldritch?
You too?
Because so many people. Why are we
Hi,
counting
Oh,
as
they weren't
Eldritch?
raising their. You weren't raising your hand.
Hello.
No, I was
Hi.
scratching it off my head.
Oh.
I don't think I was heard, but that's okay.
So, Ellis thinks that I'm Eldritch, and my
I
junk
hear
is Eldritch,
everything.
just because there's a lot of weird shit that happens that I don't understand.
Again, why are we counting as Eldritch?
I could
There's so
make
many
your
different
horse Eldritch if you want. Really fuck with him.
No.
I don't think what's going on with me is any kind of eldritch thing.
But
More of an isekai thing, really.
my friend, who is much smarter than me, told me the actual definition of Eldritch. Ancient and near unknowable. Basically, really, really old and really, really hard to understand.
Yeah.
That is the basic definition of Eldritch.
It
Had a grandpa
mind
like that.
boggles. Kind of breaks your brain
I had
if
a
you try to
grandpa like
learn it
that.
too fast.
I had a grandpa like that once who was really, really old and we couldn't understand him.
So, by the basic definition of Eldritch, most of the people in the metaverse are Eldritch, and the metaverse itself is Eldritch.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah. It is a very
So I think
broad
we,
definition when you actually know what it means.
Yeah, kinda. Which kind of points
He
still
also went,
really points to the fact that
a lot.
H.P. Lovecraft didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Do you guys know what
Yeah.
he says?
Because,
No,
like, he
I have no
He
idea.
did not know what
Last I
non-Euclidean
saw
meant.
her, she was talking
He's
with
a-
Jaden over there, but then they left a while ago. I don't know where.
I don't know where the
Why
hell
are
they
you
went. I'm
looking
sorry.
for him?
Because I need a medical checkup.
Because yeah, the thing is that in the story Call of Cthulhu, he uses the word non-Euclidean, but he very clearly did not know what it meant.
Wait, okay.
And like his story, his
Don't
story,
need a
Cool
checkup.
Air, is literally written because he didn't
What do you
understand
mean
how an
you
air
need a
conditioner
checkup?
worked.
No. I don't need a checkup.
No, I need a checkup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was. As I like to put it, HP Lovecraft has a skill
Remember
issue.
how I
No, you
told
just
you
need it
that
from
I
the
was
neck
too
up.
eager to maintain my clones?
Yeah, like if you're going to be a writer, you
Yeah.
should probably know the definitions of the words
Been
you're
watering
using.
that a lot.
Yeah, he was also a
Yeah,
massive
it
racist.
should be fine in a few hours.
Are
No,
you
To be
sure you
actually, it
honest,
should
don't
be
need
most
a
fine
people
checkup?
right
are.
now.
Most people
Yeah,
have
but
issues, especially back in the
even by
day.
the standards
Vex,
of the
are you sure
time,
you don't need a checkup?
even by the standards of the time, he was
Yes,
really
I am
racist.
sure I don't need a checkup.
From the neck
You
up?
should have a checkup
He
at
named his cat a
least
racial slur.
I think I need one if it's
once
you
every
doing
6
the
months.
checkup.
I mean, we can't do that in public. And that be
You
for
should have a
noise.
checkup
Anyway.
at least every 6 months. More
Brief eye
frequently,
contact, I
because
guess.
you are a combatant. Anyway,
But yeah, as far as art versus artist goes, I am more of the kind of person that's like,
Is that her?
cool art. I don't care about you though. Your art's good, but fuck
Yeah.
you.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see why you would think that sometimes.
Yeah,
The glasses help.
like if they are a really bad person, then the worst I do is, okay, I'll consume your art and whatever kind of media and stuff you make, but I'm not paying you for it.
Yeah.
I have to go to her jungle later tonight too.
Yeah,
Or
The
plains or
jangle.
whatever.
I'm bringing her to my jungle and then bringing her to one of my other territories for her to lay claim to.
The jungling.
Another,
I'm getting a
just in
hydroponics
case.
Jungle boogie.
Jungle what?
You mind if I come with
Jungle boogie.
Jungle boogie.
Okay.
I feel like I should know what that means.
It's a song.
It is a song.
Oh, this you say. Oh, pieces over there.
Artie keeps
She
doing
seems
that.
very fond of that sound tonight. Yeah.
Yep.
I was gonna say she keeps doing that one.
I'm gonna go check
But
on
yeah,
them.
no, one of the reasons why Ellis thinks my jungle is eldritch is because of the fact that it has sections for normal material plane shit, fey shit, celestial shit, hellish shit, basically any other planes. It knows how to make all of it coexist in one big area, having their own sections and not all fall apart.
Yeah.
I think I want to walk around.
I have plants, cats, and minerals
Okay.
from all those different locations, all coexisting. Because my jungle knows how to balance all that. He's like eldritch.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been thinking of looking into getting a place for myself too. Cause like Artie's mega building is nice, but you know, it just I don't know if it feels like the right fit. Also, doesn't really help that my
Honestly,
boyfriend just broke up
valid.
a minute ago.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I can give you the same offer I gave them.
Oh,
If
we
you
got
need a
quiet
place
out
in the middle
here.
of nowhere.
Shit was like on that
If
long.
not, I can ask Tomiko-san. I can do it.
Nice suburban spot. If you're wanting somewhere that isn't the mega building, that is still secluded enough, but nice little suburban area. I found
Is it next to a
Yeah, sounds like it could be nice.
Yeah.
I
Options.
don't have any customers right
Thanks.
now, but I do have a product pamphlet and the product itself that on the pamphlet that I can send you.
Sure, that works too, I suppose.
Now I gotta go do a checkup here real quick.
Alright, take care.
Yeah. I'm used to living in the city myself.
Yeah.
Basically, I see who's outside. Could you open the door for me?
Various different
Sure.
kinds of environments, but there really aren't many buildings. Maybe a cabin or two.
I don't think biting somebody is the
as much
correct manner to go about certain
building as
things.
there is.
Yeah, I'm from Osaka.
I know it works,
myself.
but you know.
I'm from a little
forgot
part of
about
it. It's a little port city called Minato Ward.
A cave.
Oh yeah. Right at home, right, Evelyn?
Yeah. What a shock. The bat likes caves.
Wanna know something weird?
Hmm?
In Faerun, there were 2 caves. That's it.
Only 2?
When I came to the metaverse, I was shocked at how many more caves there were and how common they were in other places, but yep, just 2 caves.
How small is Faerun?
It was big.
Really? And
They were
only
kind
2
of like on opposite sides of the world too.
Just so you know, there's people having a proper conversation up above the waterfall.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Just letting you know. Yeah. Just so I should let you know.
Alright.
One of the caves was an ancient tomb where a lot of the awakened sort of came from, I guess.
Mm.
The other one was an amethyst mine.
Huh.
In the ancient tomb, there was also some offshooting caves that led to a mine where there was a lot of gold. The amethyst mine was in our territory, though, so the Natureborn kind of had a monopoly on that.
I thought there's only 2 caves. And like, what is it? What is Faerun? Like a country? Continent?
Say that again?
Is Faerun like a country or a continent?
It's hard to say. I don't really know, because, you know, in a big circle around the world tree, there was the fog, and we couldn't really explore anything beyond there. I would imagine it was probably a continent.
It sounds like it.
There was an ocean in the middle of it, though.
There should be like hundreds, thousands even.
And I mean, traveling around from place to place on foot could take hours.
Hmm. This is nice.
Yeah,
Smells
this
really
is really
good.
pretty. Ah, that's nice. Refreshing.
You like the water?
I do. It's pretty shallow, though.
The bat likes caves and the axolotl likes water.
We're so stereotypical, Evelyn.
Oh my goodness. How could we? We need to break the mold. I need to become accustomed to swimming.
And I need to find an appreciation for caves.
Yeah, you need to go spelunking.
Oh. To be honest, I'm not really fond of the deep underground.
That's honestly fair. It can be scary.
Caves like the one we just passed through are alright, though.
It's a lot easier when I was a lot smaller.
My castle was actually built into the mountainside of a cliff like that.
So sort of like those dwarven ruins around Carbon Spire.
Maybe.
I think those are mostly like inside the mountain. There might be parts that were outside, but they've probably since deteriorated.
On the outside, there were 3 large castle walls you could walk on top of, with 2 big castle towers.
Mm.
And then going inside through the gate, you could go in through another gate into the main castle indoors, where, there was my home. But all of that was dug into the side of the cliff.
Mm.
The first home I made for myself was very small. It was just kind of a little house that was kind of dug into the side of a riverbank.
Hmm. I mean, that sounds
My
good for
second house
you.
was kind of renovated out of some old ruins we found. Which, that one was honestly the most similar to my first home, where I grew up, I mean, when I was a little kid. Because that was literally just ruins. Like, ruined ruins.
Hmm.
I didn't really live with a roof over my head for most of my life.
I mean, I'd imagine you grew up in the water?
Not really. I mean,
Oh?
it was next to a river, and that's how we got around, but
Hmm.
I lived and slept on the land.
Huh.
And that's because my parents were already living there for quite some time, and they were taking care of an egg that wasn't really suited for water, so...
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Do you people normally live in water?
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I guess after everything, I'm just accustomed to living on the land now.
That's fair. It's because it's similar to how I don't just exclusively like the caves, even though like one of my homes is one.
Hmm.
It's still sensitive. Do you not know how testicles work?
After the egg hatched, they built a little
I'll
nice,
tell you
warm,
about
and
that
dry home for
sometime.
her, but I still had to stay in the ruins.
Hmm.
I know you don't have them.
I wasn't allowed to see her, even though she was my sister. And I
Oh.
didn't for almost 15 years before we met.
That's
And that only happened after my parents disappeared.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was just us for a while before we joined the Alliance, but... Yeah.
Hmm.
I got the, Steven's getting a dose for you right now.
Well, at least you met
thank
met
you.
them eventually.
I appreciate all that.
Yeah. Hey, Artie.
You two have a good night. I'm going to bed.
Okay, good
See
night.
you.
But yeah, I've now met a dragon type evolution.
I think I'm gonna head home too, Evelyn.
Okay. It was nice seeing you.
I remember that.
Do you want a hug?
That was not a pleasant
Yeah.
time.
It was a.
I got punched down there again by somebody else when I was showing a tar of the bay. It was not pleasant neither.
Smell you later.
Smell you later.
Nuts because she was in a bad mood.
See, that's just rude.
I'm not trying to say it, jackass.
And then there was a time when Mocha was chibi and accidentally bugged you.
It was great, yes, I remember. I was stumbling over on a couch.
Good to know by eating accidental holy stuff that holy does not actually hurt you.
Yeah, not fun.
These are very good burgers. At least according to everyone else. Here you go.
Good to hear right now.
Unless I'm on a mission, yeah.
God damn, Oda.
Get longer? Oh, it just goes back to normal.
You just devoured that thing in like 2 bites.
Double tap it.
And I thought it was fast, holy shit.
Oh, would you like a burger?
Oda can eat metal
sure.
if you really wanted to.
Yeah, no, I still love
Here you go.
Ow, 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 ow. What
They're on a
the?
plate.
Sure.
Okay.
Enjoy.
But yeah, while I do have insane healing and I can recover from basically anything, it's not very
That hurt.
I think I remember you.
Are you from the around the Red Wilds at all?
Yeah.
Sir?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh my god. You hold my burger for me?
Yeah, in
Thank you.
theory, I can regrow my arm based on what
In theory,
Mochi
but
said.
I'd rather.
I want some sharing the brain cells.
Sweet ibuprofen.
I'd rather just if my arm gets
This is so slightly unhinged right now.
Take it easy, Artie.
Yeah, that's more of an option.
Because tell Mr. Wolfram and Miss Key say goodnight. If you see him again.
Yeah, I will. I'll probably see one of you at some point.
Everything's okay?
Yeah, Oda just hit me in the nuts earlier. Oh, you're talking to him. Sorry.
That explains you.
Due to my job, I am obliged not to say anything.
Sorry.
Hi.
If you're sworn to take your seat, no need to
I thought I'd seen you around the Red Wilds a couple times. I don't think I've ever actually got your name.
I'm Evelyn.
Evelyn, sorry. I'm Benny. This is Odonata. This is one of my kids.
She'll tell me herself
Oh.
soon. Whatever is going on.
Nice to, well, I guess officially meet you. We have met before.
Yeah, just never, formally introduced each other, so.
Yeah, I recognize the scent, and I do remember them from the Winter Ball, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, he was there for a little bit. Yeah, the winter solstice or whatever it was. You were tiny. Although, I do gotta say, I thought I remember your eyes being more yellow than they were red.
Oh, yeah. To put it simply, it's because of the necklace. And it's not a bad thing. Don't worry.
Alright.
Wanna go to the kitchen?
Just checking, I guess, but I'll see you again. Hope you're doing well.
Alright, I can go ahead and cook something up.
I'm doing relatively well.
That's
I've just
good.
been making burgers.
Oh, well, never mind. I guess I'm not cooking tonight.
Yeah, Michael Kata beat to it.
Well, since
Shame
we got
you don't
everything
get to
that we
see me
needed.
in my maid outfit.
Oh, boo-hoo. What a travesty.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah.
Okay, this is suddenly making a lot of sense now.
What?
No, we can't. I mean, do you guys get along?
Sorry.
Adorable.
They're very protective of me, and they just. I try and learn how to
Yeah, this
cast
was
the magic.
very awkward, like
And it's teaching me, but
a
it's
very
teaching
awkward
me
rest of
kind
the
of
day
like in
because
the
I was
way
missing
where
this finger, and like
in a situation where someone
the best I
teaches
could
you
do
by
on
like pushing
time
you
is to
down
see
a
that.
hill or pushing you in the pool if you're trying to learn how to swim. That thing. Kind of
Yeah.
like that.
That's the best way to learn, though. Don't have time to overthink.
It's especially annoying when this part comes off.
Do it.
Because then I just have these two fingers.
It's not for everybody. For me, it is.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
So at least there's a thumb on this side.
Forward
But
rough.
Yeah. I can imagine it being
One of my
pretty annoying if you're like regrowing specifically the middle finger. You're regrowing that, but you can't move it or flex it because it's still regrowing, and you don't want to fuck shit
Like,
up.
imagine a
So just
hill,
constantly
like-
giving people the middle finger.
Like a good big hill.
Yeah.
And it had trees, and like a sparsity of trees, and this.
Really
she was
awkward
having
with
a
that
horrible
would
time when she was
happen.
younger. She's like 8 or 9 or 10 at the time.
Either you're constantly
And she
giving
could
people
not
the
learn
middle
how to ride
finger,
a
or you
bike.
can't
She
close
was
your
too
hand
scared.
at all.
Like every time she would go on the bike, she wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'd be given
know
the
how to
middle finger.
balance on it. She would just fall off because she was stiff. She didn't like understand how to make it work.
I can't give people the middle finger.
Frustrated, her mother literally took her to a
Oh,
hill,
yeah, two of them.
put her on the
You don't
bike,
have a middle
and
finger.
rolled her down the hill.
Yeah.
And let her go.
I mean, did
This
it
is
work?
really jamming out to the
It
voices
works.
in this
She
head.
learned quickly how to balance the bike
Fucking
and brake
Randy Orton over.
before she hit the lake on the bottom of it or one of the trees.
Oh my god.
How you doing, Evelyn?
Man, good thing mom
I'm good.
didn't raise us like that.
I hit a tree
That's good.
trying to learn how to ride a scooter.
Glad to hear it.
Were you pushed to hit the tree? Or were you just trying to do the scooter and it hit the tree?
I'm
I
considering
just
the
am bad at
actual
driving
flip, if you know what I mean.
scooters.
Scooters are weird. They're hard to maneuver. For me, I like skateboards. or
Whenever you
bikes
decide
better.
to go is when I'm going to bring
When
you
I
to
was
that
little,
location.
Me, mom, dad, and her, we
Sounds
all
good.
went
Ye.
down to
Thank
to
you.
like the cliffs over
Ye.
where
I can always
the
catch up
ocean
later.
meets it. There's like a
Okay.
little beach area, right, and a cliff.
Oh, you're
And
going
there's
right
like
now?
these stairs down. I got tired of
Okay.
going to these stairs going up and down them because it was such a long
Bonk.
flight. I just jumped. I jumped and I
Closer.
fell to the ocean. My parents
Give
were
me a second. I
screaming,
know
and
what
I
you
thought
did.
it was fun.
Yeah, that's very.
Put it back, please.
That makes sense.
I think you were screaming the loudest.
I was scared you were going to die.
If you take a breath mint and put it at the very tip of
was
that,
just a little
it takes so
fall.
long to get down to its mouth. All the way down.
Kids are very resilient. More resilient than people
Love
realize.
you.
No, you
Love you
both
too.
so
Can
much.
you fly with your wings?
I just got
On the plus side, when you're stout like that, you can kiss people from a distance.
Oh.
Maybe.
Well, don't let anyone push
A
you
part
off
of it,
any roofs
technically.
anytime soon.
You have claim on a part of it too.
Please
No,
don't-
I'm not gonna
please
do
don't
that.
I'm going to
push you
keep
down a
making that
hill or
joke.
off a cliff, please.
No, I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
that.
she gets a whole miniature version of her forest there right now. At least the one she's
when
been
you
to.
sound
really
keep
familiar.
flapping.
You still call it a forest. It's a jungle.
Yeah, I wonder why.
And
Jungle.
jungle schmungle.
That's
Jungle forest,
my,
forest jungle,
girlfriend.
whatever.
Wow.
The flora in a jungle is a lot different than it is in a.
no, Andrew, the person that you just
Either
described.
way, lots of trees to live in.
What?
Okay, he's technically
But the
not
trees are
wrong
very
because my
different.
jungle is a mixture of so many different biomes,
That's
but
Roland?
it's primarily a jungle.
Stop being technically wrong.
Right.
You get legs. Like long legs.
That's the main thing is just jungles are
Listen,
warm.
if you give somebody an excuse to be pedantic, they'll often take it.
God damn it.
What's up?
I think I told you before. I
I
don't
thought the main thing
know,
was
but
just jungles are warm.
my jungle has
Yeah, possible.
my jungle has plants, minerals, and cats from various realms like heavens, hells,
I might be a
Feywilds,
little busy tomorrow,
material
so it
plane.
might take me a bit of time
Oh.
to get to work.
Is basically
My jungle
That's fine.
somehow
Thanks.
manages to make sure
allows me
everything
to
can live
move my
together.
consciousness from
Okay.
my actual body into
But I
this
will
one.
definitely try to get there. as soon as I
Yeah,
Damn, kind of useful.
that's part of why Eldritch.
But for now,
That's
I
part
need
of
some-
why Ellis
It's
calls it
because-
Eldritch.
It's definitely got its perks.
Yeah,
If
fair.
if I had a flesh skull on
Branching
and I could do
realities and all
that, I
that.
would get one body dressed and the other one like in jammies.
I'm
You know,
burning
just
you.
swap
Come back
between them
afterwards if
so I
you want.
wouldn't have to change. I would just
Nah.
be instantly cozy.
Picks up the bunny,
Mm.
Oh God.
I mean, if
Hi.
you
carrying
just
bunny
do
princess
decide
style
to
because I
come
can.
by more often, we do have a geneticist
Bye.
in our guild that is the one who actually makes these. So you would definitely be able to talk with him.
Probably.
Getting tired.
I want to be able to get
Yeah, right now
wings.
my
Oh, sis, if you had wings, you'd love them.
I would fly all the time.
well,
If I-
just
Then
gonna
I
put
would
this out
wear
there
you
where
fly into
where I
things.
can't
I can't give you wings like what Michael's got, but I could potentially make you a set like.
I could potentially do that.
What?
They're offering to give you wings.
Yeah, I could. I think
If
I
you
could.
wanted.
I could possibly do that.
Wait a minute. Aren't wait?
What's the
are you gonna
price?
ask for my name? Cause
Hold on,
I
hold
can't
on,
give you
hold on. What's
She-
the price?
No,
What's
Tomiko's
the
Tomiko's
idea?
not Faye.
Well, I mean, if it was part of the guild services, I wouldn't really charge you for it.
That's if you join the guild. If outside of it, it would probably be a lot of credits. That's
What's
it.
the cost?
Yeah.
What's the cost for joining the guild? It can't be free and you just give free things.
This is a
You gotta
charity,
pay a
so
fee.
it's
During the
it's a
guild is free.
non-profit charity.
Hey, really?
This is a charity.
Yeah.
We get paid by sponsorships and non-profit organizations that we send out.
Why don't you think on it, sis? Why don't you think on it and
But,
you know, I'm sure it'll be difficult to sleep with in the beginning.
They are. I'll tell you that
Yeah.
much.
But I mean,
If
if
you
you,
like lying
don't
on
like
your
them, I
back,
could just remove them.
Are they gonna be painful? Like, are they gonna grow out of my back?
No. It'll be a pretty quick process. Well, they'd grow out of your back, but it would be pretty quick.
So it'll hurt for like 5 seconds.
Kinda, yeah. But there might be
Well,
some
like I
slight
said, I
discomfort, but yeah.
Or like I said, I can try and craft some mechanical wings for you if you want to go that route.
Yeah, true. He's pretty good at that. Case in point, he's wearing some.
Why don't you try the mechanical wings out, sis, and see if you like them? I mean, we thought that robot... Was that a robot? I think it was like
Yeah.
a started with an M. Mech, whatever it was.
So,
it was cool as
the-
shit.
the term-
Why don't you do one of those?
The
Sorry.
term robot can be seen as offensive around here, but most people who are mechanical in nature prefer to be called synthetics.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, they
you're
told
okay.
us
You
to
didn't
call
know.
him a robot. Sorry.
So here's the thing.
Well,
species are not a monolith. So you're gonna meet people of the same
Yeah,
species
true.
that are completely okay with certain ways and others that aren't. Just how it is.
Yeah. I just know some people find it offensive, so I just wanted to make you aware of it at least.
So, okay, what do I gotta do to get my system wings? Yeah, I know it's a
Or join
charity.
the guild. So, you can apply through the website, and then you take a test, which is just to make sure that you understand the method, like the what do you call it, the mission of the guild.
Oh, you mean the video and the test? Oh, I already did that.
Oh, I need to.
Well, you didn't need it. You didn't need to do that unless you're a member, and then you pull out a full membership application. A full membership application is a little more robust than the visitor one that you took. And when you fill out both, you can join the guild. The other prerequisite would have been to come to a meeting, but you're currently in a meeting, so
you're already here.
You fulfilled that.
Oh my god, those feathers! You're gorgeous. Howdy. Is that a bird person?
Hey.
I'm not sure what to call you. I'm sad to say. Hello. Howdy, howdy.
Oh, I need to get out of. Excuse me. Sorry.
The one with the cowboy hat.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't see where you went.
I don't know.
Your apron.
I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, it's possible they went home.
I'll go take a look.
Are you unable to speak? It's okay if you are. I just...
Do we need to go in the corner?
My brain has just erupted. That's all.
Oh, I sense the perfect moment for chaos.
Hello.
You like a curse thought?
Oh, Jade. Oh dear.
What?
Yes,
Do I
I
like?
did. You can't stop me. Would you like
Do
to
I
hear
like
something
what?
cursed?
Yeah, sure.
First
big
shower
person over
thoughts
there.
kind of thing.
Beef jerky is just a cow raisin.
I think it's so
True.
funny that me and my sis come from a flying bird type sanctuary, and we've met so many birds the moment we walked in. Not that you're a bird, but you know the wing. Never mind.
Yeah, no,
I'm making
like
I'm making an ass of
avian like
myself.
in nature. Like
Yeah,
that's what she
avian
means.
like.
You're
Thank you.
avian like
feathered
in nature.
individual.
That's the
Yes,
word. I'm not good at big
She's
words.
not calling you a bird. Don't worry. What just happened?
Goodbye. Oh, I think you got flustered.
I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, maybe. I
This
didn't.
is so bad. Oh, should I go after them? No, that'll just make them more flustered. Okay, reset.
I always have like a way of putting my foot in my mouth. Sadly. Yeah.
So,
You live, you
Roland
learn.
Oh, full bear now.
Oh.
Oh.
They're so beautiful.
I want to give them a hug, and
I know you love birds.
Shapeshifter of some sort.
Oh, you're beautiful.
Indeed. Some is just quite stunning.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
I think I'm gonna be heading out.
Never stop.
Hi.
Okay. See you later.
She's,
I'll be turning in for the night.
having
You'll have a good night.
conversation with Sigurd.
Bye.
See you, Evelyn.
We're
Okay.
reaching the point we normally close, so I was wondering if people were still around or not.
You know, I think they're still in the backyard having a talk.
Do you have a name I can call you?
No.
No.
Hmm.
No?
It seems rude for me to offer a name.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that over there?
Ah,
I don't recognize that individual.
Oh, I
They're
saw them running around earlier.
they're new. They also turned big. Oh.
Yeah.
A lot of new faces tonight.
Floor friends.
Yeah.
Size magic is fun.
Yeah, size magic is fun.
Guess I could
But
make
yeah,
myself big.
yeah, if you want, you and I can talk later about.
Oh, this is weird. Actually, being this short.
This is Guy,
Oh.
and you can call me Cole.
Hmm.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
But yeah,
Come
Sky,
here.
if you'd like, we can meet up later in the week and talk
You know
about
what?
some wings for you.
Okay.
Do you want to be big? I can dispel
Either
it.
styled like
Either styled like these,
I did this
or
on
more similar
purpose.
to what my bug body's got.
Climbing around pillow.
Cole, which one do you think will be cooler?
Reduce.
Well,
Style
I
is
would
definitely
say
harder
the
than
ones you
what it
can
was.
see if you like it, and if you're any good at it, and then if you want the ones made of feather, bone, and whatnot, I suppose you could try.
Maybe.
I was
one's like
offering
the
two
one
different
you're-
styles. I was offering the style of wings like how I have on my bug body, or more like these.
So bug wings or mechanical wings.
Oh.
Ah.
I
I
think you should
think
go
I
with mechanical.
finally
That looks
understand
pretty
how
cool.
Shinobu feels.
Yeah, we'll do those ones.
Alright. Yeah.
This
is
feels
a little
strange.
fucking weird.
If I had wings, I would want them to look like theirs. So cool.
Valid.
I wanna
Roll's gonna
look
hold
like a
small card
beautiful
for ya.
ebony
Here, this is
peacock.
my contact info.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Roland's holding out a small card for you.
Here,
They
this is
really
my
like
contact
birds.
info.
Feel free to contact me throughout the week.
And out of character.
Get the ball rolling on that.
I don't know why I said that.
Yep.
And making sure I have
Bless
enough
you.
space to do this.
Thanks.
Sadly, I can't give you the lifestyle wings.
Ugh.
I'm not that type of
Okay, I'm
person.
me-eyed again.
Welcome back.
I would be sticking feathers in my mohawk if I had wings. I'd be like.
Mohawk on their head.
Hey, Roland.
Yeah, kinda.
Roland, have they met Gary yet?
I think Gary is probably all healed up, but I don't know if he's ready to head back out yet. Could be wrong.
Hey, how's he doing, by the way?
He's doing good. His injuries have restored, and he's actually got new teeth growing in, so he'll be back to normal
Oh, good,
in
I'm
no
glad.
time.
The consequences
really
of not
worried.
being able to be healed with magic.
Yeah.
If they heal the
Otherwise, I would have
old-fashioned
fixed him right
way.
up.
Yeah, so a little fun thing we learned about Jerry after a visit to the dentist. Apparently, his people have a physiology similar to sharks or alligators. Because their diet consists...
so they just regrow teeth.
Yeah, since their diet consists mainly on rocks or
Man,
crystals,
Sky.
their teeth do naturally
right.
get ground down or cracked, so their bodies
That makes sense.
evolved a... Yeah, so if any teeth get damaged, they just fall out, and instead get pushed
really
in.
nice
This just
around
happened to be the
here,
first time
and
Jerry actually
we
lost
got,
any teeth.
Like feathers everywhere.
Yeah.
Kind of
Well, that's
tempted to
convenient.
take one if they would let me.
Yeah.
Like the ones that they drop that is not
Yeah,
off of them.
Yeah, and until they come in fully, I can give them smaller
I don't know if
smaller
that's
teeth,
weird.
smaller crystals to munch on.
Feathers, I feel like that's like me. I feel like that's
It'll be the
me like
equivalent.
being like.
I can make a feather for you.
This is like
I was about to say that.
Tomiko,
How would you feel about
What's
a
up?
third person walking up to you and being
I
like,
need someone to
"Can I
encourage
have a
my
walk over
tails.
here?"
I did the
Should I do-
parkour
Yeah,
course
so
sitting
I don't
down.
wanna be creepy about it.
Nice,
or rude.
congrats.
I
You
did.
know what I mean?
You should.
Yeah.
You know,
I
I've
understand.
never.
I kept saying pretty
had
bourbon.
someone
Just realized why my words weren't coming out.
But I've had people say they
I
wanted.
literally only need one person to enable me.
I think this is about how big
Yeah.
it used to be.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, people think it looks like a cloud, and they're like, "I want that cloud hair. Give it to me." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah,
It is
people get
pretty
weird
weird.
about that type of stuff. Where did? Oh, over there.
His titties are out.
You enabled me. I just want you to remember that.
I know I did. I'm aware.
Chest. Three.
But you didn't tell me what you were
Free and
gonna
open.
do when you told me to encourage you.
I did say,
Sorry.
should I do a shirt thing? You said yes.
Miss Michael? I thought you said the himbo thing. It was a little hard to hear you.
What is the himbo thing?
I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised that that's what you did when I thought you said himbo thing.
There wasn't like the point in time where all I had to do was this and Artemis would short circuit.
Yeah.
Accept more people in your ranks.
To my understanding, all the departments are always willing to accept more people into their ranks, but you would have to talk to Echo, which is the blue harpy man with the name for us.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're gonna. Wait,
There
I
was
just
a point in
realized.
time where I would dye part of my fur blue.
One of the department heads for the maid department is a harpy man with blue feathers and in a maid dress.
A harpy? What's
yeah.
a harpy?
It's a bird person.
Yeah.
It is a
Wings for arms.
humanoid,
Kind of like me.
She's like
half,
looking
half
at you like,
bird, half human.
Heaven. You're in heaven. Yeah, I know.
So imagine he has wings for arms, where he has like hands, but they have like wings here, and he has a lot of feathers and feathered
Yeah, like
tail
me.
and feathered hair.
Basically, picture
Kinda
our
like
friend
that,
here,
like
but with
him.
more bird.
I feel
But
like
with
you
wings
sound
like-
like your bird heaven, man. Where the hell is my
Yeah.
heaven?
Yeah,
Where I can
take
fight
this
people
individual here.
nonstop.
Sky, take
So,
this individual here on the
over here.
table, but give them wings like Michael
Bird.
instead of bat
Oh.
like.
Oh, okay. Also, hi.
Hi.
Hi. They have I'm gonna point to your legs. Instead of the paw pads, they have talons.
You actually wanting to put your shirt back on? Hot damn!
Yeah, I've never known him to want to put his shirt back on.
I got you, buddy.
You have gotten better because usually before every meeting you somehow took your shirt off. There's been entire meetings where you haven't done it.
Hey, little buddy.
Little buddy.
Look, I think the last time I showed up here without a shirt on was just after my kids were born, and every shirt I had had puke on it.
This is fair.
Yeah.
So I had a legitimate reason not to wear a shirt.
She
Then I
also
was
has
just
vision
dead
impairment
tired.
problems. She can't see very well.
Sorry.
Just letting you know.
Do I need to fix my eyes? Is there like a...
There's a
That is
feather
also
floating in
something I
front
could
of you
potentially
that
do.
they use for their hands.
You might need
Oh,
to
is
blink.
there like a... I was about to say, do I need to blink? Is there like a collar or something that's translating them?
No, not at all. They're not speaking.
Oh, okay. Let me blink again. Ooh, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
But
I
just so
can't.
you know, I'm a member of Aftercare here. I'm part of the medical department, and I can generate and manipulate organic matter, which is a fancy way of saying I can make meat. But I'm capable
Meatomancer.
of like, yeah, I'm a Nikumancer, as a more polite way of putting it than flesh crafter. But yeah, if you need some kind of organic matter, you need meat, you want feathers, you want like human remains, you want dead animals, anything like that, I can do it. Or if
Do
you
not
want
tell
some
Jerry that you can
machine-
make bones. For the love of God, do not tell Jerry.
I mean, I can make bones, but they have to be encased in meat.
I don't think she knows about the shrine.
I don't think I do know about the shrine. What about the shrine?
What?
Roland, you wanna take this one?
My head hurts.
Huh?
I don't have an apron.
Jerry's shrine.
Apparently, it was a shrine.
To let me.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay, so
Can you go check
apparently
on
in
Kisei and Sigurd?
now from Jerry's room.
Yeah.
He's
I just
devoted a shrine to this
time I'll go find him.
old music group. I believe he's called Motorhead.
We're probably going to be closing up soon anyway, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a blacksmith? That looks like a blacksmithing apron. No, wait, no, it's got pockets. It's got
Specifically
pockets.
Well, they
to
nodded.
the,
They nodded.
one of the
No.
performers of that group,
When they said
fellow
that.
by the name of Lemmy, I
Yeah.
believe.
I
Right.
thought
Yeah.
so.
Blacksmith.
Looks kind of thick.
But the way
Got
he's
double
chosen
down.
to decorate these
Double
Yeah,
layer.
it's not like
decorating
that.
shrine is
It's
with
not like
kneecap
this
bones.
one.
That's so cute.
With what bones?
Kneecaps.
Still didn't catch that.
Kneecaps.
Sometimes I
Oh,
wonder what
kneecaps,
I would
okay.
look like with like cute
I
little
mean, if you
aprons.
want them from an ethical source, I mean, I guess I could do that.
I
Oh,
mean, that's
no.
potential.
I would look
Yeah.
like
No, I
Just
think
make sure
he's
you're not
got
getting that from somewhere else.
I normally do.
uh,
Like I'm like somebody who wants to
I'll
go
keep
fight him a choke in
myself
an
on that
apron.
Okay, yeah.
But I do believe they are being properly sourced. Let's put it that way.
That's good.
But yeah.
I won't ask.
Yeah. Jerry used to joke with Jaden saying that quote, his facial hair game was mid compared to Lemmy's. Yeah. But that stopped.
You're gonna make me
I managed to get
sneeze.
Jerry to stop that after I found a piece of this memorabilia for that group.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I like your red peacock feathers.
Yeah, I know some American bands because my
You almost
my
remind me
cousin
of a
my
black
cousin's
phoenix.
half American and has an American
Very
mom.
pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing I was able to find.
Sorry,
in
I'm
an antique shop of all places.
throwing you tons of
there's
compliments.
A sealed in like acrylic piece of paper that was like some sort of contract.
Kind of always
Like a
had
list
the
of things
problem
that
of
were
speaking my
needed
mind.
in the green room for the group.
Huh.
So I told
Well,
Jerry,
I'm gonna go
like, I
kick
will
Vex in
give
the
this to
ass.
you.
Because I feel like it.
I will give this to you.
Yeah.
Stop saying
Oh.
Jaden's facial
Alright.
hair game is
I'll be
weird.
right back.
Okay.
Don't do.
Yeah.
Pushes her over on the pillow. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Lovely weather we're having, eh?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty nice for being inside.
Yeah.
The weather in the grounds are always like cloudy, but it never rains.
I'm sure it's nice and sunny in here.
Kind of misty.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I don't really mind the weather outside around here that much.
Makes sense.
It's spooky, and I like spooky. I'm a Halloween girl. If you hadn't picked that up.
Oh really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
I
know,
would never
right?
have
Who would have
guessed.
guessed? Right? Yeah, I know. I keep it so well hidden.
I'm more of a Christmas person. I do like Halloween though.
Mm.
Halloween's cool.
Yeah, you seem the type who would be like a Christmas person.
Even though it's like a really old holiday.
Yeah.
Really old. Like 3,000 years?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of holidays are about that old.
Hmm. What year was it where you're from?
It was in the 2020s.
In the 2020s?
Yeah.
So mine was 3064.
I think mine was 2023.
Oh. I was over 1,000 years in the future.
Oh. Wow. You're so future.
Yeah, I was. We had spaceships. But like,
Oh, that's
no.
pretty cool.
Yeah. I worked
Well,
on a
we have
mercenary ship
spaceships
for a
too,
year.
sort of. But I doubt our spaceships are as good as yours.
You'll be surprised because our technology was weird. I found. Oh, hi.
What is
Go
that?
get
Oh,
ice
my-
now!
What?
I need security.
What?
What else is
Go get ice now!
What?
What's going on?
Huh?
Michael?
Everybody, please stay calm. Just stay in here, please. There's an emergency situation,
Amigo,
please.
you're in charge.
Wait. Where's
Oh.
my sister?
She went out.
She's over there in the corner. Just everybody, please stay in here, please.
Oh, yeah, she's over there.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
I'm gonna go make sure things in the background.
Yeah. Huh. Normally I'd be a lot more scared right now. Weird.
I'm sure it's nothing. You have very pretty wings. Huh?
I guess I should make myself big again. Enlarge. There we go.
Are you able to make me small, like how you made yourself small?
Yeah, I should be able to. It's a bardic spell.
Oh,
I can make things
magic.
big or small. Hope they're okay.
See you turn into a giant woman on the sofa.
Hi, sis.
Hey, you.
Apparently something happened and we were told to stay put. So
Good luck with that. Anyway, I'm gonna go home because I don't stay put.
okay. I'll be heading home too in a little bit. Also, if you need a place to stay permanently, you should ask Zale for a room.
Nah, he gave me a pretty little necklace. I like my cave. I got Zubats to worry about though right now.
Oh.
They're trying to lay on my stuff. Gotta scare them out. Gotta go rah.
No offense, by the way.
It's fine.
Oh, they're not a Zubat.
Yeah, I'm a fruit
Wait.
bat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's a little spike on the nose. I love bats. Bats are awesome. We should run over there and be like, Fix, there's a 19-foot tall woman over there with big tits and fucking thick thighs, red eyes, and white hair. And he'll be like, he'll run over as fast as he can. I hope you have a good day. I don't know what to tell you. I know we can't talk, but you know, it's you know.
Yeah. Hope you have a
I'm
good
sorry
one.
I can't help you. Sorry.
I need a better way to communicate with mute people.
Oh. No. Man, I hate it when a sneeze doesn't come. It's like a bad lay.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When you don't sneeze and it's just like it's right there and it's just like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
No, don't do it again, man. I can't say things here. I'm gonna get in trouble if I do.
My eye really hurts, so I might head off.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go and get the fuck out of here too. Anyway. Later, Tater.
Later.
Bye.
Hasta mañana.
I think I'm gonna leave.
Mm.
It was nice meeting you both.
Nice meeting you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Before
Yeah.
people tried to court me and other stuff like that. Of course, I told them that I just got a relationship wasn't healthy and all that. But there was this one person that I absolutely adored and loved. And he loved me back. You wanna know what he did? Compared to everybody else and made me fall in love
Now,
with him.
What?
I'm very sorry, but there's a situation going on outside, and I'm afraid we need to have everybody, in a calm manner, evacuate the premises right now, please.
Well,
Okay.
time to go punch whatever's causing trouble. I'm joking,
This
don't
is-
worry. I'm joking, don't worry. I'm not gonna jump into your guys' issues without permission.
Very sorry, everybody, but
You're fine.
This is a situation.
Is there like a particular way we need to go, or just the way we came?
Out the front door and then out the main gate as quickly and as safely as you can, please.
Alright.
What's?
As I said, there's only one person.
Please, move along.